Well, good afternoon. Welcome to Poplar Bluff Bobby Strenfel Field on the campus of Poplar Bluff Senior High School. I am Frankie Castile. It is Mules Baseball coming your way this afternoon. It is a home game. It's about time that we are home. Joining us right now is the head coach of Poplar Bluff, head coach John David Patillo. And, Coach, I'm still buzzing over yesterday's big win over Cape Central, 8-5. I know your team is excited. Coming up here today, what a good challenge for the boys as Valley View coming in at 23-5. Should be a really good matchup coming up today.
Yeah, we expect, they're a very good baseball team, and just we're glad we get to have them in here. We were just talking, Coach Allison and I, about possibly playing before an Arkansas State game next year, and so, we're trying to work something out that way, and I've got a nephew on the team, and so that's kind of why we had this set up, and it'll be a good deal.
It really will. And let's talk about your Mules first and foremost, and tell me where they are mentally after last night's big win over Cape Central, conference champions, possibly securing their spot in a top seed in the upcoming districts.
Well, to be honest with you, we were dragging today.
Okay, all right.
I've got a lot of them in my PE class, and we came out and got the field fixed, and you could just tell, last night took a lot out of us. I mean, played a long game, and, it was for the conference championship, and it took a lot out of us, really, and they're a little bit tired, but as soon as you strap it on, we're in the middle of taking infield, and they're out there getting after it, and we're ready to go.
Let me ask you, and I was talking to him, obviously he is not dressed today. Kind of give us, if you can, a condition on Miles Johnson. Will he be ready to go by the time we start districts in a couple of weeks?
Well, that's hard to say. He's got a groin injury. We don't know how severe yet. We haven't really had somebody look at it. He's just been icing, and now he's starting to heat a little bit too, and alternated, and just taking care of it, and then when we get a chance to let the folks from Ozark take a look at it, they'll let us know what how severe or not it is. So, but I would think in the next few days we'll know a little bit more. Over the weekend you come back on Monday and see how he's feeling.
I look out at your lineup, and one thing that jumps out to me, a little bit of a change here today. We're going to see Clayton Schock here behind the plate. That means that Bryce Dobbs will be the DH man here today. What led to that decision, and how well has Schock been swinging the bat here of late?
Oh, he's been swinging the bat real well, and that's why we've been DHing him. Right now he's kind of our third catcher. Dobbs' arm's bothering him a little bit today, and he's caught a ton of games here recently, and with Miles' injury, that's given Clayton a chance to start, and we expect good things from him.
Going on the mound today, the junior in Drew Cooper, and I can only imagine that he's excited to make his second start this season. What are your thoughts on that young man?
Well, Drew's been really good for us, really consistent. He's given us some great innings. And, I look forward to him doing the same thing here. He's, we're getting him 2 or 3 innings depending on how things go here. Probably go to Huffman after that, and probably Hall after that. And all these guys need a little work, and especially going into the districts.
Absolutely. And looking at their lineup here and their batting average, poor Cooper's going to have his work cut out for him out of the gate. Drew Gartman, the leadoff man, batting .542 this season. I mean, top 1 through 9, they've got great, strong batting numbers. It's going to be important for the Mules, at least in my mind, for them to come out and play some really good defense here today.
Oh, yeah, and again, we know what we're getting into here. Valley View is a very good team. I think they played the number 7 team in the nation, and was a low-scoring game, 4-3 maybe. But that's why we pick up people like this, and so that we can see how good programs are and things that we need to do to make our program better.
So today, as of right now, and I'm going to say this because according to our schedule, I can say that, as of right now, it appears this could be our final home game of the season. So for the 4 seniors on this team, how do you think they will approach here, especially Noah Spain and Dylan Hall? How do you feel like they will approach this game here today?
Well, I mean, I know it's going to be special for them, but, you know, and Jackson and Curb as well. You know, Jackson's had a good year for us on the mound. He's been very efficient, and he may get an inning or so today too, but more than likely he'll get a start on Tuesday. But, yeah, I mean, the whole thing is that we're going to get after it, see where we're at, see how Shock's going to do behind the plate. You know, these are all kind of things that we need to see right now, and because you never know when you're going to have that type of injury.
If you don't mind me saying this, if you tell me to hush up, I get it. But for you, this game means a little bit more to you than what most people realize, because you've got family on the other side. So tell me what does that do for you as a coach, and how cool is it to be in the same facility? Your brother is downstairs right now talking to fans. That's got to be pretty cool too.
Oh yeah, Marcus played here, you know, in the mid 90s and had a good high school career here, and knows a lot of people here. His son, his name is Catcher, and he's one of the catchers here.
There you go.
He actually has played some travel ball with some of our kids. So yeah, that's the whole reason. Like I said, you know, you try to schedule these kind of games. Sure. and make it special for your family, and I hope it's special for both sides.
Side note, your brother's a lot nicer than you are, right? No, I'm kidding, Coach. I'm kidding.
He's a lot younger.
A lot younger, he says. So in your mind, and by the way, real quick, I can't speak for Tim, but man, we've enjoyed being here this season with you guys. Honestly, these kids are some of the best kids around. We're just grateful that we go back and forth all the time, but we're grateful that you give us the access to these kids, to the coaches. And I can't speak for Tim, but man, we love baseball season all the way around.
Well, we love having you guys, and we always have a good time. And I just hope our kids treat you well.
They do.
Unlike the coaches.
Our streaming numbers are 3-1 when it comes to other sports in baseball. That's pretty impressive, Coach.
Yeah,
it really is.
Well, and it says a lot about our community and our town and how they back us.
They really do. So, Coach, I'll let you go be with your family here and talk to the other players. Best of luck coming up. So, in your mind, to beat Valley View and for us to win 4 games in a row, what's it going to come down to? And don't say score more runs than they do. We all know that.
We need them to score less runs than us.
There you go, Coach. Best of luck, my friend. Go get them. Coach John David Patillo joining us live here on the pregame. We'll let him get downstairs, and it's a good day for high school baseball. We are so grateful. I meant what I said. I can't speak for Tim, but I think I can in this regard. We enjoy doing all the Mule sports, but let me tell you, there's something about doing baseball here in Poplar Bluff. Whether we're on the road, whether we're at home, it is always a fun time. And on the away games, I've got Brandon Spain. He will do the broadcast with me. He is going to be on the PA here today, so I won't be able to get him on today because he's got other duties. But I'll tell you what, Tim and I enjoy more than you'll ever know to bringing you Poplar Bluff Mules sports, whether it's football, whether it's basketball, whether it's baseball. We enjoy it, and it's just so much fun to be here. And there's nothing like being at home. Press box in hand, plenty of room, no wind to deal with. It's going to be a great day. Coming up, it is Valley View taking on the Mules. We'll be right back. We've got the first pitch as well as the opening lineups on the way, so make sure and stick around. You're watching exclusive coverage of your Poplar Bluff Mules. We'll be back in just a moment. This is the Southeast Sign and Graphics Mules Radio Network.
Welcome to Ozark Total Healthcare. Here we understand that every family's healthcare needs are unique. Whether you're looking for primary care, behavioral health, physical therapy, or hospice care, our compassionate team is here to support you in every stage of life. Plus, our comprehensive pharmacy and medical equipment service means you can find everything you need right under one roof. Remember, at Ozark Total Healthcare, it's one call, one team, one solution. Visit ozarktotalhealthcare.com or call 573-686-5510 to learn more.
Pizza Inn wants to know, what's your favorite slice? Is it our classic Supreme and all its warm, cheesy goodness? Or maybe it's the Meaty Max with its perfect combination of flavors and textures. And don't forget the fan favorite chocolate chip cookie dessert pizza, a mouth-watering masterpiece. Your Poplar Bluff Pizza Inn serves up all your favorites, so no matter what slice you crave, Pizza Inn will satisfy. Pizza Inn, where family and flavor meet.
Baldwin Toyota presents the benefits of owning a Toyota. Fuel efficiency. Toyota pioneered hybrid technology combining gasoline and electric power for optimal fuel economy. Reliability. Toyota vehicles are known for their durability and longevity, reducing the risk of costly repairs. A strong resale value. Toyota owners are more likely to fetch a higher price compared to similar models from other brands. Experience these benefits and more firsthand at Baldwin Toyota.
Barker's Towing and Auto Repair. As the name suggests, Barker's does more than just towing.
Here at Barker's, we offer a complete line of automotive services, including tires, brakes, alignments, maintenance, and repair.
And for our car enthusiasts, you'll enjoy our speed shop for quality performance parts.
We are locally owned and look forward to earning your business.
And for those times that you need a tow, Barker's Towing is available 24/7 for all of your towing and auto recovery needs.
It's Barker's by request, 573-785-7811.
Here at Mossy Oak Properties Mozark Realty, our clients come first. Our team of full-time agents go the extra mile to make sure you are satisfied. At a glance, we are outdoorsmen, but if you dig deeper, you will find real estate experts ready to help you write the next chapter of your life. Contact any of the full-time agents of Mozark Realty at 712-2252 or online at mozark.com.
So we are back here in Poplar Bluff. We are about 12 minutes away from the opening pitch, and we are so glad that you are tuned in. Make sure if you're listening on the radio, watching us on Facebook and YouTube, make sure and let us know where you're watching from and hit that share button. Also, that subscribe button on YouTube as well. Also, we're expecting a lot of folks here from Valley View to be tuning in as well. We appreciate them. And, of course, we're going to be talking to their fans throughout this broadcast. So make sure and let us know where you're watching from here today. So much going on this weekend. It is a Mother's Day weekend, obviously. So we want to wish a special Mother's Day to all the mothers out here watching baseball today and listening and watching the Mules today here live in Poplar Bluff. So Valley View, they are done with their I.O. They are kind of out there having fun there at first base. You can see that if you're watching the video right now on the first base camera. You can see the boys having a lot of fun out there, this is what this is all about. Whether you're going for the Mules or going for Valley View, we are just happy that you're tuned in, and we're expecting a really good ball game. Valley View, they are very well coached. They are the real deal coming in today. Speaking of Valley View, they are being coached by Josh Allison. He is in his 13th season as the head baseball coach. The assistant coaches for the Blazers are Corbin Cooper, Dustin Jones, and Matt Snyder. We'll meet the Mules coaches in just a moment. They're being coached by John David Patillo. He is in his third season as the head baseball coach. And, of course, the assistant coaches are Tyler Mathis, also Casey Beast, and Tyler McLevain. The Blazers are going to be wearing their away jerseys with the blue and gold numbering and trim. And the Mules are going to be wearing their home jerseys. They are wearing the white pinstripes with the maroon numbering and lettering. And, of course, the Mules here today, they are looking for their fourth win in a row. They are currently 14-10. Going back to last night, some big hits in those ball games. Biggest hit was, of course, I thought the 2 RBI base hit by Dylan Hall. 5 stolen bases last night. We'll see if the Mules get those base runners. We'll see how aggressive the Mules want to be on the base pads. I know I was sitting here thinking, going to Valley View last season, it was rainy, it was cloudy, and we were not sure if we were going to be able to get the game in on video because of the weather. They took good care of us down there, made sure that we had power. We had to bring our own table and chair, but they gave us a great spot right beside home plate. Today, sunshine in the 70s, and it's going to be a great day for high school baseball. Final home game. We're going to call it the final home game of 2025, and I say that because as of right now, there are no other games on the schedule for next week at home. However, we do know they are working on getting some games late next week. We'll find out if that is to come to fruition or not. So for now, in this broadcast, we're going to treat today as our final home game of 2025. Hard to believe that we are already here and the last home game is upon us. First pitch is coming up here in about 10 minutes from right now, maybe 8 minutes. We have not seen the officials as of yet. I do see one of them now over there near the Mules dugout. So we need one more and we'll be good to go. Let's go to a quick timeout. There is the other umpire. Let's step away for 1 minute. We'll come right back. We'll meet the lineups and the national anthem coming up. You're watching and listening to Mules Baseball on the Southeast Sign and Graphics Mules Radio Network.
Tired of wondering where your meat comes from? Country Road Market has the answer. We're bringing the farm straight to your table. From fresh cuts to custom processing, we do it all. Bring us your deer, hog, or cattle, and let our expert butchers work their magic. Skip the grocery store and support your local farmers. Country Road Market is located at 558 County Road 507, just off Highway KK in Wapapillo.
Well, we were going to take a full minute, but instead the coaches are going out to home plate. You can see that on your camera. Coach Josh Allison of Valley View, of course, shaking the hand of Coach John David Patillo of the Mules. They are exchanging the lineups. John David Patillo, the head coach for 3 years of Poplar Bluff Baseball, and Josh Allison, 13 years as the Valley View head baseball coach. We are just moments away from the first pitch. And by the way, our home plate umpire, he's a good one, folks. He's been doing it for a long time, Mr. Randy Winston. And the field umpire, I'll be honest, I can't see his face. Not sure who he is yet, but we'll figure that out in just a few moments and give that to you as well. So the Mules now are looking to get to a 4-game win streak for the second time here this season. And to do that, they're going to have a tough task ahead of them. They will take on the good team out of Valley View. 23 wins on the season, and looking at their impressive lineup, they're going to be a hard out, no doubt. The teams at shaking hands. Let's go over to Brandon Spain with the starting lineups for today's contest between Poplar Bluff and Valley View. Coach Patillo talking to the home plate umpire still as well. Also talking to the field umpire, so we'll let that all get underway. And then we'll turn things over to Mr. Spain. Soon as he gives me the green light, we'll turn the mic up and we will let him take over with the introductions as well as our national anthem here live at Bobby Strenfel Field in Poplar Bluff. It is the Blazers and the Mules final home game of 2025. One more time, here is Brandon Spain.
Good afternoon, baseball fans, and welcome to Poplar Bluff High School for today's matchup between the Blazers from Valley View and your Poplar Bluff. Let's go ahead and get to the starting lineup for today. Up first for the Blazers, batting first and playing shortstop, number 2, Andrew Gartman. Batting second and playing right field, number 21, Owen Roach. Batting third, your catcher for today, number 16, Keaton Mathis. Batting cleanup and playing first base, number 33, Levi Martin. Batting fifth and playing center field, number 22, Jade Taylor. Batting sixth and playing second base, number 24, Noah Braxton. Batting seventh for DH, number 23, Hudson Rogers. Batting eighth, playing left field, number 9, Peter King. And batting ninth and playing third base, number 4, Cannon Driscoll. New pitcher for today, number 27, Madden Taylor. And now, here's your starters for yours, Poplar Bluff Mules. Batting leadoff and playing third base, number 11, Noah Spain. Batting second and playing second base, number 1, Marcus Castanera. Batting third, your DH for today, number 12, Brett Dodd. Batting leadoff and playing right field, number 13, Brent Bell. Batting fifth, your catcher for today, number 19, Clayton Shaw. Batting sixth and playing first base, number 16, Cade Huffman. Batting seventh and playing center field, number 2, Dylan Hall. Batting eighth and playing shortstop, number 10, Ryan Tenchavez. Batting ninth and playing left field, number 6, Caden Jenkins.
You're a good man. I'm a security officer today. Okay. Do what? I said I'm a security officer today. Okay. I appreciate you.
So now we'll go down field side for the playing of our national anthem.
Of our national anthem.
One more time. Play ball, as Mr. Spain says. Let's get right into it. Let's meet your starting lineups, and we'll go offensively for the Valley View Blazers. They are coming in at 23-5 overall this season. Leading off will be the shortstop, wearing number 2, a senior, Andrew Gartman. Batting in the second spot, the right fielder, it is a junior wearing number 21, Owen Roach. Batting third, the catcher at junior, number 16, Keaton Mathis. Batting cleanup, the first baseman, it is a junior, number 33, Levi Martin. Batting fifth, the center fielder, a senior, number 22, Jade Taylor. Batting sixth at second base, another junior, number 24, Noah Ragsdale. Batting seventh, the DH man, it is number 23, Hudson Rogers, a senior. Batting eighth at left field, number 9, Parker King, a junior. And batting ninth at third base, another junior, number 4, Cannon Driscoll. Not batting, but he'll be the pitcher today. It is a junior, number 27, Madden Tatum. He is the right-hander warming up right now in the bullpen for the Valley View Blazers. Looking defensively now at your Poplar Bluff Mules. Let's go from left field to right field. In left field, it is Caden Jenkins wearing number 6, a junior. In center field, a senior for the Mules wearing number 2, Dylan Hall. In right field, a sophomore, number 13, Brent Bell. Around the horn now, third base, Noah Spain wears number 11, a senior. At shortstop, a sophomore, number 10, Ryan Tenchavez. At second base, it is a junior wearing number 1, Marcus Tabanera. At first base, a junior, number 16, Cade Huffman. And behind the plate, his first start this season, a freshman, number 19, Clayton Shaw. We'll get you our pitcher coming up. First pitch time right at 4:30. It is underway, and it hits him, and we are off and running. The first pitch of the ball game. It hits Andrew Gartman, and Gartman will now get down to first base. Our pitcher today, junior Drew Cooper. He is making his second start here this season. He has pitched 15 and 1/3 innings, giving up 21 hits, 12 runs, all 12 earned. He has walked 8, struck out 9. And this one goes high off the backstop, all the way to the top of the netting. And the runner now takes off, and he is on second base. It is a 1 ball and no strikes. 1-0 the count now. Cooper has hit 2 batters, including Gartman this season. His earned run average is over 5. It is 5.478. There is a strike called. Cooper is 0-1 so far this season. Up to the plate now is Owen Roach. He is batting a whopping .417 this season. He's got 1 home run, 16 RBIs. Throw down to third base is not in time. It'll be a throwing error, and just like that, Valley View is already on the board. It is a 1-0 ball game. 1 ball and 2 strikes. So 1 ball, 2 strikes now. It's 1-0 in favor of Valley View. And ball taken. It's now 2 balls and 2 strikes. So 2-2 the count. Valley View already leads by a run here in the top of inning number 1. I'm Frankie Castillo alongside Tim Hicks here this afternoon. So glad to have you alongside. Outside ball 3. 3 balls and 2 strikes now. 3 balls and 2 strikes. The wind is not an issue today. In our final home game of this season, it looks to be pretty nice conditions here. This one got him on the elbow on a 3-2 pitch. It's back-to-back hit by pitches. And now Keaton Mathis coming up to the plate now. So the catcher coming up to the plate now. Mathis digs in. Keaton Mathis coming up to the plate now, batting .360, 1 home run, 17 RBIs. Another good season for this team out of Valley View. They are coming in 23-5. Back over to first base is not in time. Good job there by Roach. Cooper trying to keep him honest at first base. Edwin Whittam is tuning in. That is Bryce's great-grandfather. So thankful you're able to watch here today, Mr. Whittam. He is tuning in on Facebook. Runner takes off. He got a great jump too, and he will slide in. He is safe at first base. No balls and 1 strike, and Roach now is on second base with nobody down. It is an 0-1 count. So now Owen Roach in scoring position. Already a couple of stolen bases here in the inning. This one right up the middle, and a throw to first base in time. Good job by Tabanera. That one just kind of skipped in to Huffman's glove. It is the first out of the game. It goes a 4-3 on the out, 1 away, and the runner will advance to third base. 1 down here in the inning, and now Levi Martin coming up to the plate. He is the cleanup hitter, and the first pitch taken up high for a ball. 1 ball and no strikes. Levi Martin coming in, also another great season, batting .439. He's got 3 home runs, 17 RBIs. He's got a lot of power. This one taken outside for a ball. 2 balls and no strikes. Still 1 down here in the inning. Mules here down a run over Valley View. Great angle there by the center field camera. Here is the pitch. Fouls away outside the parking lot there. 2 balls and 1 strike. The way everybody's looking, someone's car just got smacked. I can tell by the reaction of the Valley View fans. Could have been yours, Tim. I'm thinking it was yours. I don't know. The door's shut. I can't see out there. I'm just going to give it a whirl. Inside, it nearly hit him. 3 balls and 1 strike. It is a 3-1 count here in the top of inning number 1. So glad to have you alongside. The wind starting to pick up a little bit now. Flag is not moving much. It is a 330 down the lines in left and right field. There's a fly ball. This one right to Tabanera. 2 down in the inning. That was a line drive right to Tabanera. He came out of his shoes to make that catch. 2 down here in the inning. Great job there by Tabanera. So 2 down, a runner on third base. Jade Taylor coming up to the plate now. Taylor this season Taylor batting .300 this season, 16 RBIs, and takes the first pitch for a strike. It is at no balls and 1 strike. Runner on third base, 2 down here in the inning. It's already a 1-0 game by Valley View. Oh, good pitch, just misses inside. It is 1 ball and 1 strike. Cooper already up to 16 pitches here today so far. Valley View leads by a run. Awaiting on deck is Noah Ragsdale, the second baseman. There's a fly ball to left field. Jenkins gets underneath it and makes the catch, and the side is retired. So the Blazers pick up a run on 2 hit batsmen. A runner left on third base. We'll go to the bottom of the first. Mules coming to bat down by a run. We're back in 30 seconds on the Southeast Sign and Graphics Mules Radio Network.
Attention farmers. Kevin's Auto Repair and Tire is running a farm special on tractor tires until the end of the year. Yes, you heard that correctly. Until the end of the year, Kevin's Auto Repair and Tire carries all the big names you know and trust. They also offer all sizes. No matter what size tractor you have, they can get you taken care of. For all of your tractor tire needs, call Kevin's Auto Repair and Tire at 573-840-5053 and ask for Shannon Bradley. That's 573-840-5053.
Well, before we get into our offensive lineup here for the Mules, let's talk about the defensive lineup here in the field for the Valley View Blazers. Out in right field for the ball game, Owen Roach. In center field, it is Jade Taylor. Out in right field, Owen Roach. Let's go around the infield now. By the way, Parker King is out there in left field, not Owen Roach. He is in right field. At third base, it is Cannon Driscoll. At shortstop, Andrew Gartman. Over at second base, Noah Ragsdale. At first base, Levi Martin. And behind the plate, it is Keaton Mathis. We'll tell you about the pitcher here in just a moment. Now the Mules, here is our offensive lineup here for Coach Patillo. Leading off, just like last night, the third baseman, Noah Spain, batting second here this afternoon. It'll also be Marcus Tabanera playing second base. Batting third, the DH man, number 12, Bryce Dobbs. Cleanup batter, the right fielder in Brent Bell. Batting fifth, the catcher is Clayton Schock. Batting sixth, it is Cade Huffman at first base. Batting seventh, the center fielder Dylan Hall. Batting eighth at shortstop, Ryan Tanchavez. And batting ninth, the left fielder Caden Jenkins. Not batting the pitcher today, it is Drew Cooper. And on the mound, it is Madden Tatum, the right-hander for the Valley View Blazers. Here is some of the numbers coming in from that young man. The first pitch is popped up, and this one may get out of play. It does, right between the backstop and the benches, or the bleachers rather. It is a foul ball, no balls, and 1 strike. Tatum this season, his earned run average coming in at 10.660 so far here this season. He has pitched 13 and 2/3 innings, giving up 15 hits, 9 runs, at 6 earned. This one fouled away, out of play, at no balls and 2 strikes. So quickly, no balls and 2 strikes now as Noah Spain digs in, the leadoff man. He is batting at .313 this season for the Mules. He's got 15 RBIs. This one peels down to first base. He's not even looking. Ball taken. The appeal down to first base, and a little bit of a delayed response there. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Did not make the Blazer fans happy for sure. By the way, Noah Spain now, he is tied with Cade Huffman for 15 RBIs here this season. There's a fly ball. Get down, baby, get down. It's going to fall in for a base hit. Noah Spain will lead this game with a base hit for the Mules. That is his 21st hit of the year. Boy, good job there by Noah Spain to get that one in to center field for the leadoff hit. Marcus Tabanera coming up to the plate now. And I go back to the question that I posed earlier. How aggressive will the Mules be on the base pads? Spain here this season, 10 stolen bases on 12 tries, 83%. He's got a good lead over there at first base. He'll stay put for the time being. Tabanera able to hold off on the pitch. It is 1 ball and no strikes. So 1-0 the count now as Tabanera digs in, batting .324. He's got 11 RBIs. This will be his 81st plate appearance here this year. Spain leads away from first base. Here is the 1-0 pitch on the way. He takes off on the pitch. Swing and a miss. Down to second base. He's safe. Good job there by Noah Spain. That is his 11th stolen base of the year. So Spain on second base now. Nobody down in the inning. It is a 1-1 count. Dobbs awaiting on deck. The Mules here trying to tie the game in the bottom of the first. Nobody down here in the inning. Tabanera comes set. Here's the pitch. Oh, it hit. Did it hit him or did he foul it off? He fouled it off. And Tabanera did not like it. He tried to hold up. Could not move his bat back. 2 ball, or make that 1 ball, 2 strikes now. 1-2 the count. Also going on tomorrow, it is the golf outing fundraiser for the Mules baseball team. We're going to go over that in detail during our broadcast. That is tomorrow. Going to be great weather for that golf outing. Thankfully, nobody asked me to be their partner this year. Tabanera pops it up along the infield. Martin coming over, lost it for a moment, but able to make the catch at first base. 1 down here in the inning. Good job there by Martin as he is able to go over and make the out for the first one defensively for the Valley View Blazers. Coming up to the plate now, it is Bryce Dobbs for the Mules. Dobbs is having a phenomenal season hitting-wise. His numbers back it up. He is batting a whopping .394 this season. He's got 14 RBIs. But with runners in scoring position, he is batting .455. Takes the first pitch for a strike. It is no balls and 1 strike. No balls and 1 strike here to the Mules DH. Normally the catcher, but going to get DH here today. Having some arm soreness, as Coach told us on the air earlier. Here is the 0-1 pitch outside for a ball. 1-1 the count now. Dobbs trying to pick up an RBI. If he's able to pick up an RBI, he also would have 15 on the season. Valley View leads 1-0. Outside pitch is a ball. It is 2 balls and 1 strike. Well, I tell you what, one thing the Mules are doing pretty well, at least right now anyway, and that is taking pitches. They're being very patient so far. Pitch number 13 coming up for Madden Tatum. The right-hander up high for a ball. 3 balls and 1 strike. So Spain singled to begin the inning. He also stole second base. Tabanera popped out to first base, and now it's a 3-1 count to Dobbs. Here is the pitch outside, and the Mules have them on first and second base. So a one-out walk, and Dobbs will head down to first base. Brent Bell coming up to the plate now for the Mules. Bell is also swinging a hot bat as of late. He is coming in at batting .370 on the year, 11 RBIs. He is looking for his 21st hit of this season. He's got runners on first and second base. First pitch is outside for a ball, 1 ball and no strikes. So Brent Bell with runners in scoring position, batting .391 on the year. He's got a chance here to make those numbers go up a little bit. It's 1 ball, no strikes here to Brent Bell, the sophomore right fielder today. Here is the pitch on the way. In there for a called strike right down the middle. It is 1 ball and 1 strike. Boy, hard to believe graduation for these seniors on the Mules baseball team is less than a week away. 6 nights away. We'll be at the Coliseum in Poplar Bluff. I say we'll be there. I'll be there. I'm the guy that's got to read off all the names this year. This will be my 5th year doing that. Dr. Ivy, Valerie Ivy from the high school always contacts me. Appreciate her trusting us in doing that. Here is the 1-2 pitch on the way by Madden Tatum. There's a rip and a base hit again by Bell. Here comes Spain. The throw in, and Spain is saved. Boy, Bell does it again. Does it again to the center field rather. And now we are tied at 1 apiece, and Brent Bell picks up an RBI, number 12 here for the season. Boy, good job by Noah Spain as he was off and moving, and now it is a 1-1 ball game. Clayton Schock now coming up to the plate. He is the catcher today. Bell with a big RBI. Another hot bat coming up for the Mules. 1 down here in the inning. A couple of hits in the inning and a walk. And now it is a 1-1 ball game. First pitch to Schock is called a ball. 1 ball and no strikes. Schock is batting .280 this season. Inside pitch is called a strike. It is 1 ball, 1 strike. Schock on the season batting .280 with 4 RBIs. You put runners on second base, he is batting .167. Let's see what he does on a 1-1 count. He's showing bunt. Oh, right down the third base line and foul. A little too hard on the foul, on the bunt rather. I'll tell you what, the outfield was, or the infield was not looking for the bunt. They had to come in. It was just a little bit too strong on the bunt attempt. It is 1 ball and 2 strikes now. 1 down, runners on first and second base. Mules already have a run in. Here is the 1-2 pitch on the way. Downstairs for a ball. 2 balls and 2 strikes. 2-2 the count. Our ball game is being brought to you by First Midwest Bank, Kevin's Auto Repair, PB Realty, Legacy Farm and Land Specialist, Whitworth Gift Chest Jewelers, Russians Towing, and Baldwin Toyota. Timothy Sexton says, let's go Mules. Back over to first base. They lob it over the head of the first baseman. Some miscommunication there by the pitcher, and the 2 runners will advance on the E1. So now runners on second and at third base. Oh, inside it got him, I believe. Yes, it did. And now the bases are loaded. So now Cade Huffman coming up to the plate now. So a courtesy runner coming in for the Mules now. Beckett Baldwin is going to come in. And we're going to get a quick visit here by the pitching coach. So runners now on every base, and Schock will be taken out just because he is the catcher, and Beckett Baldwin is now going to be the courtesy runner over on first base. So Spain began the ball game with a base hit, a pop out by Tabanera, a walk by Dobbs, RBI base hit by Brent Bell, and then the hit by pitch by Clayton Schock. Our ball game is being brought to you by our good friends at Ozark Legacy Insurance Partners, Mossy Oak Properties, Poplar Bluff Monument Works, and being brought to you by Pizza Inn, Barker's Towing and Auto Repair, Country Road Market, Subway, Christian Automotive and Tire, also Eye Care Specialist, and Larry Hillis Dodge. Heather Clifford says, let's go Mules. Glad to have you alongside. Huffman now batting .273. First pitch is outside for a ball. 1 ball, no strikes. Huffman now with the runners in scoring position, batting .286. Huffman 15 RBIs. Him and Noah Spain lead the way right now in RBIs. He's got a great chance here with 1 down in the inning. Here is the 1-0 pitch. Inside, ball 2, 2 balls and no strikes. 25 pitches already thrown by Tatum, and there's only 1 down in the inning. Mules have them loaded here. What an opportunity for Cade Huffman to maybe get a few runs to come in. Just misses on the outside part of the plate. Now it's a 3-0 count. The runners will stay put, but now if you're Cade Huffman, you can be very stingy on these pitches. Find the right one that you want to swing at. Here is the 3-0 pitch. And there's a strike called a little bit high. 3 balls and 1 strike. The wind picking up a little bit. It's actually blowing right in toward us. I believe we've got some movement now in the bullpen. We do have some movement coming in from the bullpen out by Valley View. Here is the 3-1 pitch. This one fouled away. Now the count runs full. It is 3 balls and 2 strikes. 3-2 the count. Full count. Here is the payoff pitch now. The runners will more than likely stay put. Up high, and the Mules are now in the lead. So Keaton Rogers is warming up in the pen. And now it is a 2-0 ball, or 2-1 game rather, I should say, as Huffman walks in a run. So coming in is Dobbs, and now it is a 2-1 ball game. Coming up to the plate for the Mules, Dylan Hall, the center fielder. The infield comes in. Boy, they don't know Mr. Hall very well. He is a very good hitter. Takes the first pitch for a ball. It is 1 ball and no strikes. Misses for a ball. It is 2 balls and no strikes. Rogers currently getting ready in the pen. Another right-hander for the Valley View Blazers. Hall this season batting .304. He's got 9 RBIs, and there's ball 3. It is 3 balls and no strikes. Boy, Hall has an opportunity as well. 2-1. The Mules lead here in the bottom of the first inning. In there for a called strike. It is 3 balls and a strike. So Bell on third base, Baldwin on second, and Huffman on first. 2 walks in the inning, a hit by pitch, and 2 hits. In there for a called strike, and now the count goes full yet again. Pitch number 35 coming up here in the inning for Madden Tatum. And now here is the payoff pitch. Oh, strike 3 is called. 2 down in the inning, and what a punch out there for Mr. Tatum. 2 away. Ryan Tanchavez coming up to the plate now. Bases are loaded, and Ryan Tanchavez, who is coming up to the plate, he is batting .250 on the season. He is batting .250 with 4 RBIs. Takes the first pitch for a strike. It is no balls and 1 strike. Tanchavez this season batting .158 now with runners in scoring position. Outside is a ball, 1 ball and 1 strike. Here is the 1-1 pitch on the way. Just downstairs for a ball, 2 balls and 1 strike. Final home game of 2025. Mules right now with a 2-1 lead. There's a ground ball. This one's going to go foul. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Well, it's pretty safe to say this is not the start that Coach Allison wanted for his team. But you got to give credit to Madam Tatum. And a strike is called, and the side is retired. But not before the Mules pick up 2 runs on 2 hits, 1 error. They leave them loaded. It took 40 pitches. We go to the top of the 2nd inning. It is Ragsdale, Rogers, and King. We're back in 1 minute on the Southeast Sign and Graphics Mules Radio Network.
Insurance decisions shouldn't be a shot in the dark. With expert advice, personalized service, and a wide range of carriers, Ozark Legacy Insurance Partners should be your first choice. We're not just experienced agents. We're your partners. We offer a wide range of carriers for tailored coverage and better rates. So expect a handshake, a chat, and solutions that fit like a well-tailored suit. For auto, home, business, life, health, and even Medicare, make Ozark Legacy Insurance Partners your first choice for insurance. It's our family protecting your family.
Well, before we begin this top of the 2nd inning, let's go ahead now and pause at 10 seconds for station identification. You're watching and listening to Mules Baseball on the Southeast Sign and Graphics Mules Radio Network. It is coming up on 5 p.m. I'm Frankie Castile alongside my good friend Tim Hicks and colleague who is doing the video for us. As always, does a great job. Ball 1 taken outside to Noah Ragsdale. Ragsdale, the 2nd baseman here this afternoon. He is batting .364. He's got 2 home runs and 10 RBIs here this year. In there for a called strike. Good pitch by Coop. It is 1 ball and 1 strike, 2-1. Mules lead. They left them loaded in the bottom of the 1st inning. Mules nearly batted around. There's a ground ball hit sharply and foul as it just goes foul. And I think that one would have been a base hit because I don't think they would have got him out. Mules catch a break on that one. It is 1 ball and 2 strikes. So next week, we've got Monday off on baseball. Then we go to Donovan Tuesday. First time I've been in that baseball field in my career. I've been to their softball field many a times. Just misses for a ball. It is 2 balls and 2 strikes. It's amazing how long I've been doing this in Southeast Missouri, and it seems like every year we always find somewhere new to go. 2 balls and 2 strikes, swing and a miss. A punch out, 1 down here in the inning. First strikeout of the ball game And that brings up to the plate now Hudson Rogers at the DH. So Rogers coming up to the plate. Rogers here this season batting .250. He's got no home runs, 5 RBIs. One down here in the inning. Takes the first pitch outside for a ball. 1 ball, no strikes. 1-0 the count. Our ball game is being brought to you by our good friends at Air Solutions, Edmondson and Holt Attorneys at Law, Maverick Glass, Senator Jason Bean, and Ozark Total Healthcare. Outside for a ball, 2 balls and no strikes. .2-0 the count. By the way, congratulations. We'll tell you more about it. Pop fly to right field, and going over to make the catch in the sun is Brent Bell. Good job there by the sophomore. Boy, he's having a fantastic season. 2 down here in the inning. It goes F9 on the out. Coming up to the plate now is Parker King. He is the left fielder, a junior for the Valley View Blazers. King is batting .500 this season. 16 RBIs. First pitch, a ball, 1 ball and no strikes here. I was gonna say congratulations to a Poplar Bluff teacher, Miss Anita Cates. She was honored today by the University of Missouri. So congratulations to her and all of her amazing achievements that she has accomplished. Cates, by the way, who has served as, we'll get to that in a moment. That one hits the mound and takes a wicked bounce, and that'll be a base hit all the way to right field. Boy, that one just took a weird hop, and now it is a 1-out or 2-out base hit rather. And now the 9-hitter in the lineup, Cannon Driscoll, coming up to the plate. Driscoll this season, he has had a pretty good season thus far. He is batting .238, 6 RBIs. A throw down, he is safe. Boy, that was close. Boy, that was close. So King not wasting any time out there. He is on second base. It is 1 ball and no strikes as King gets in on the stolen base. Two down here in the inning, tying run, standing on second base. There's a fly ball toward center field. Coming in to make the catch is Dylan Hall, and the side is retired. No runs on 1 hit, a runner left on second base. We go to the home half. It'll be Jenkins, Spain, and Tabanera. 9-1-2 in 60 seconds on the Southeast Sign and Graphics Mules Radio Network.
Poplar Bluff Monument Works is dedicated to care, compassion, and community. For more than 50 years and passed down through generations, Poplar Bluff Monument Works has been an important piece of our community, standing with us in our most difficult moments while we grieve the loss of a loved one. Poplar Bluff Monument Works is there to guide you through the entire process. From vision and design concepts to the expertly etched stone monument that beautifully reflects your loved one's life. Poplar Bluff Monument Works, memories carved in stone.
And we are back here, and the Mules leading it here by a run as we get ready for the bottom of the second inning for the Mules. It'll be 9-1-2. Jenkins, Spain, and then Tabanera if anybody gets on base, Bryce Dobbs, he'll bat third or make that bat fourth in the inning. So Jenkins comes in batting .280 on the season. Had some big hits yesterday, or I should say had some big hits on Tuesday against Kelly. Takes the first pitch in for a ball downstairs. 1 ball and no strikes. Madden Tatum threw 40 pitches in the first inning. There's a swing and a miss. Good pitch. Count is even now. 1 ball, 1 strike. So Valley View, they've got a man still warming up in the bullpen right now. Keaton Rogers, he is the man warming up currently in the bullpen. He looks to be ready just in case he has to come in. It is 2 balls and 2 strikes. Keaton Rogers, if he comes in, be making his 10th appearance on the season. His earned run average is just under 5. He is currently warming up in the bullpen right now. Here is the 2-2 pitch. Fouls it away. We'll see another pitch. 2 balls and 2 strikes. We put a post up on social media earlier today about honoring our moms here for Mother's Day weekend. Make sure and go to our Facebook post. Swing and a miss, and there is the first out of the inning. Big first out as Jenkins strikes out. Coming up, it is Noah Spain, singled and scored in the first inning. Also had a stolen base as well. 1 down in the inning, and Spain coming up to the plate. Let's see what he does here with nobody on and 1 away. Spain digs in. Here's the first pitch inside. Oh, it's called a strike. Good movement. Thought that was going to be a ball, but that pitch just sailed in right over the plate. No balls and a strike. There's a ground ball hit sharply to Ragsdale. Takes it on a hop over to second base in time. 2 down here in the inning as Ragsdale is able to get that out of his glove just fine. Coming up to the plate now, it is Marcus Tabanera. Tabanera popped out to the first baseman his first time. 2 down here in the inning and nobody down. 40 pitches back in the first inning. He's already gotten 2 outs in just 8 pitches. Definitely settled down from that first inning. Ball 1 taken, 1 ball and no strikes. Awaiting on deck is Bryce Dobbs coming up for the Valley View Blazers. We are back to the top of the lineup. It'll be 1, 2, and 3 all due up. 2 balls and no strikes here to Marcus Tabanera. Here is the pitch. Upstairs, ball 3, 3 balls and no strikes. Dobbs, who walked his first time, he is standing on deck. He also came in and scored the second run of the inning. And there's a strike right down the pike. It's 3 balls and a strike. 3-1 the count as the Mules right now lead it by a score of 2-1. And he did not hold off. It is a strike. It is a full count. Full count now as Tatum, not wasting any time, shakes off one side. Here's the payoff and got him looking on the outside, and the side is retired. No runs on, no hits, and nobody left on base. We go to the top of the third inning. Mules lead by a run. It'll be Gartman, Roach, and Mathis in 60 seconds on the Southeast Sign and Graphics Mules Radio Network.
Russian Towing and Automotive is here to help. A cracked windshield or unexpected car trouble? Russian Towing has you covered. Since 1956, the Russian family has been dedicated to keeping our roads safe. Now Russian's Towing offers comprehensive auto repairs, on-site windshield repairs, and full windshield replacements. Whether it's a cracked windshield, an oil change, unexpected car trouble, or you need a tow, it's Russians to the rescue at 573-785-6349.
Hey Mules fans, hungry for a deal? Head over to Subway in Poplar Bluff where you can buy 2, get 1 free on footlong subs all day long. Whether you're fueling up before the big game or celebrating a win, Subway has you covered. Don't forget to ask about our team deals and catering options. Perfect for any sports event or team gathering. Subway, food that fuels the mules.
Well, we are in the top of inning number 3. It is a 2-1 ball game now. The Mules lead by a run. It took only 14 pitches in that last inning there by Mr. Tatum. And you look at his overall numbers. He's got 4 strikeouts here in the ball game so far today. His team trails by a run. And for the Mules, as we are waiting the defense here to get set, and coming up to the plate now, it'll be Andrew Gartman. He was hit by a pitch and scored the only run so far for the Valley View Blazers, coming to us from Jonesboro, Arkansas. Outside pitch is called a ball. We are off and running in the 3rd inning. It is a 2-1 score now. 1 ball, no strikes. Gartman was hit by a pitch and come around to score on an error on an overthrow by the catcher. Strike is called. A good pitch by Drew Cooper. Boy, he has had a great season. 1 ball and 1 strike here. Mules here leading 2-1. Mules have 3 days off coming up. Friday, Saturday, and Sunday, or make that Saturday, Sunday, and Monday. Ball in the air, going over to make the catch is Cade Huffman in right field. And 1 down here in the inning. So 1 down here in the inning. Good job there by Cade Huffman at tracking that one down. Pizza is here in the facilities. Pizza in. If Tim takes a break, now I know why. Here is the first pitch. This one's lined out down the first base line and foul. No balls and a strike here to Owen Roach, who was also hit by a pitch in the 1st inning. He was stranded on the base paths on 3rd base. 1 ball and 1 strike. It is a 2-1 score. The Mules lead by a run here on the final home game of this season. Here is Cooper now looking at the sign that he wants to throw. He comes set. Here is the 1-1 pitch. Outside for a ball. 2 balls and 1 strike. Our ball game is being brought to you by Ozark Total Healthcare and being brought to you by Senator Jason Bean, Maverick Glass, also Edmondson and Holt Attorneys at Law. Ball 3, 3 balls and 1 strike. 3-1 the count now. 1 down here in the top of inning number 3. And strike is called. A good pitch there by Cooper. Roach was heading down to first base. Home plate umpire says, not so fast. Here is the payoff pitch coming from Coop. This one's fouled away down the first base line and foul. So now Cooper, 3 balls and 2 strikes here. Pretty good battle as Roach digs in. Here's the payoff pitch. Ground ball up the middle, and there it is for a base hit. Boy, that was a great at-bat there by Owen Roach, and he gets into center field for a 1-out hit.
Number 16, Keaton Mathis.
So Keaton Mathis, who grounded out to second base his first time, comes up with 1 on and 1 down in the inning. Mathis is 0 for 1, grounded out to second base. Up high for a ball. 1 ball, no strikes. We are in the top of inning number 3. Mules lead by a run However, Valley View now with the tying run on first base. Back over to first is not in time. Awaiting on deck is Levi Martin, who also lined out to second base, his only time. Outside is called a ball. 2 balls and no strikes. Our ball game is presented by Air Solutions, Larry Hillis Dodge, Eye Care Specialist, Christian Automotive and Tire, and Subway. Back to first base is not in time. 2 balls and no strikes. This one just misses as well. 3-0 the count. So 3 balls and no strikes now. And lost him on 4 straight pitches. First and second base. So we're going to get a courtesy now coming in for Mathis. And we're going to get a mound visit here by the coach. So Becker is now going to be the base runner on first base. And a walk here to Keaton Mathis. Runners on first and second base with 1 down. Coach Patillo coming out to talk to his junior pitcher and kind of settle him down a little bit. We are in the top of inning number 3. It is 5:17 on this Friday. Our ball game is presented by our good friends at Country Road Market, Barker's Towing and Auto Repair. Also being brought to you by Pizza Inn, Poplar Bluff Monument Works, Mossy Oak Properties, and Ozark Legacy Insurance. So 2 on and 1 down here in the inning. Coming up, it is Levi Martin, who lined out to second base, his only time. Let's see what he does with 2 on and 1 down in the inning. Cooper now comes set. Here's the pitch. In there for a called strike. It is no balls and 1 strike. So 0-1 the count now. No balls and a strike. This one goes over the head of Martin. He had to get out of the way. 1 ball and 1 strike. 1-1 the count now. Here is the pitch. There's a fly ball to center field. Hall is going to come in to make the catch, and there is the second out of the inning. So Hall had to come in to make the catch and makes it routinely. And now coming up is Jade Taylor. Taylor popped out to left field his first time. 2 away in the inning now. Oh, it got him on the elbow, and now the bases are loaded. You can hear that all the way here in the press box. Noah Ragsdale coming up to the plate, struck out his first time. Boy, for the Mules, we're going to have to really be careful now. Bases are loaded. And there's the first pitch. It's called a strike. No balls and 1 strike now. No balls and a strike. To Noah Ragsdale, who is 0 for 1. Outside, a ball. 1 ball and 1 strike. So 1-1 the count. Outside, this one gets away. Good job there by Clayton Schock as the ball comes right back to him, and Roach is standing on third base, says, nope, I'm not going to try. By the way, we have a brand new social media page. Check out Shuffle 92.9. It is the no repeat work week. Hear all your favorites on Shuffle 92.9. We just launched a brand new Facebook page here a few days ago. There's a ground ball hit sharply right to, Spain bobbled it. And it's going to be an E5, and we are tied at 2. So Ragsdale reaches on the air. And Roach will come in and score. So a run comes in. It's now a 2-2 score. And the first pitch taken for a ball. 1 ball and no strikes. One ball and no strikes here. Here is the pitch outside, called a ball, 2 balls and no strikes. Talking about our new station, Shuffle 92.9. Shuffle through the decades and enjoy top hits from the 60s, 70s, 80s, even 90s, and 2000s. It is the home of your no repeat work week at Shuffle 92.9. There's a ground ball once again to Spain. Spain steps on the bag, and the side is retired. But not before. Not before they pick up 1 run. They leave them loaded. 1 run on 1 hit and 1 error. It took 25 pitches. We're back in 1 minute. We are tied at 2 on the Southeast Sign and Graphics Mules Radio Network.
At Air Solutions, your home's comfort matters. And for many years, Air Solutions has been the area's trusted local name for heating and cooling. Their unmatched expertise keep your home running perfectly and comfortably year-round. Whether that's keeping you cool in summer, warm in winter, or the lights on during a power outage, Air Solutions' skilled professionals are ready to serve you. And they always respect your time and hard-earned money. For reliable and honest service, trust Air Solutions in Poplar Bluff, 573-840-0844.
Here's a quick and easy test to see if you need new tires. Insert a penny upside down, and if you see the top of Honest Abe's head, your tread is too low. If you don't, you're good to go. So when it's time for new tires, remember, Christian Automotive and Tire, keeping you safe on the road.
Imagine playing sports, reading, or driving without needing contact lenses or glasses. The eye LASIK procedure at Eye Care Specialists could be the answer to help you improve your vision. Call Eye Care Specialists to schedule a free screening.
So we are tied here as we get ready for the home half of inning number 3 now. Dobbs, Bell, and Schock is all due up for the Mules. If anybody gets on base, Cade Huffman will bat 4th in the inning. So now Dobbs comes in. Now he walked and scored his first time. And he takes the first pitch for a ball. 1 ball, no strikes. We are tied at 2 apiece here in the bottom of the 3rd inning. Also, Grandma Jackie is tuning in this afternoon. Going to be taking her for a fancy lunch tomorrow. Take her out to Subway, get a sub sandwich. No, I'm kidding, Grandma. I won't do that. I could, though. There's a ground ball hit sharply to the shortstop. Gartman over to first base in time. 1 up and 1 down here in the bottom of the inning. And now coming up to the plate for the Mules, it is Brent Bell, who had an RBI base hit back in the 1st inning. 1 away here in the inning now. That one goes at 6-3 on the out. And let's see what Bell is able to do with nobody on and 1 down. Takes first pitch for a ball. 1 ball and no strikes. So Grandma's 92 years old. I'm thinking about letting her drive tomorrow, and I can be lazy. Pops this one up at a play behind us. It is 1 ball and 1 strike. 1-1 the count. 1 down here in the inning. Boy, Bell's having a phenomenal season. 1 for 1 so far today with a base hit. Also an RBI, ball 2, 2 balls and 1 strike. He's only a sophomore too, so that tells me his junior and senior years, he is going to be pretty good. Better than what he is right now. And he's already pretty good right now. 2-2 the count. This one's popped up, and this one's going to get out of play, so we'll do it again. 2-2 the count. Somebody's car got hit. I can hear it in the crowd mic and the way the crowd's looking back. We'll say that was Brandon's car this time. We'll say Brandon Spain's got hit. His car got hit this time. You never know. It could happen. They're looking over here like, what did he just say? 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here is the pitch on the way. In there for a call strike. Great pitch by Tatum. 2 down here in the inning, and Clayton Schock now coming up to the plate. He was hit by a pitch in the first inning. 2 down in the inning now with nobody on for the Mules. Since the first inning, since Huffman got on with an RBI base hit, they have retired 7 straight batters. No balls and 1 strike here to Clayton Schock, who bats from the left side. Downstairs for a ball. 1 ball, no strikes. So Tatum pitched 40 pitches in the first inning, 14 in the second. He's only at 11 right here. And a strike is called. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Mules have 2 errors in the inning, or I should say 2 errors rather in the ball game. Valley View has just the 1 error so far. Swing and a miss, and the side is retired. No runs on no hits. It took 13 pitches. We're back in 1 minute. It is a 2-2 score on the Southeast Sign and Graphics Mules Radio Network.
Maverick Glass offers repair of automotive, commercial, and residential glass, including mobile repair services. From a chip windshield to a custom glass shower, remember Maverick Glass. Thank you for making Maverick Glass the area's leading glass company for more than 30 years. Whitworth Gift Chest Jewelers is a 3rd-generation family-owned jewelry and repair store who have served the Poplar Bluff community for over 60 years.
Our family has always worked hard to provide the finest jewelry creations and service imaginable.
Well, we have now reached the 4th inning, still tied at 2 apiece. It is coming up on the bottom of the hour. We owe you a legal ID on the radio side, and we will take it after this first pitch here by Drew Cooper. It'll be King, Driscoll, and Gartman all due up. Let's pause 10 seconds now for station identification on the Southeast Sign and Graphics Mules Radio Network. It is 1 ball and 1 strike. It is 5:30. I'm Frankie Castile alongside Tim Hicks, who is doing a phenomenal job on the camera. You're watching and listening to Mules Baseball, courtesy of Today's Talk, 93.3 FM, 930 AM, KWOC. We are streaming online at KWOC.com. Also, our live video is available on Facebook and on YouTube by going to youtube.com/River Radio PB, a base hit to right field. And that is how Parker King will begin this inning. So a leadoff base hit and a runner on first base. He is now 2 for 2 in the ball game. He's got some speed, so watch out on first base. He already has a stolen base in the ball game. Cannon Driscoll coming up to the plate now. He is 0 for 1. Driscoll popped out to Dylan Hall in center field, his first time. Runner thought about taking off and backs away from it. No balls, then a strike. No balls and 1 strike. Just a gorgeous day for high school baseball, folks. 330 down the lines. It is 400 in straightaway center. About 375 in the gaps. Here is the pitch, and this one just misses upstairs. 1 ball and 1 strike. This one fouled away to the screen. It is 1 ball and 2 strikes here. Driscoll 0 for 1. Gartman awaiting on deck. Gartman is 0 for 1 so far today. Backward to first base, not in time. Randall Atnip is tuning in, safe at first base. Got a chance to meet Mr. Atnip last night at Cape Central. Great guy all the way around. Can't wait to see him again. Miss Dobbs is also tuning in this afternoon. Here is, back over to first base is not in time. Cooper trying to keep him honest over there. Runner takes off, it's a hit and run. And King will end up on third base now. So King is on third base with nobody down. And now runners are on the corners. So runners now on the corners with nobody down in the inning. And we are back to the top of the lineup now. It is Drew Gartman. He was hit by a pitch and scored on an overthrow and popped out to Huffman his last time. We are just past the 1 hour and 3 minute mark now. So Gartman digs in with 2 runners on, showing bunt, pulls it back and takes ball 1. 1 ball and no strikes here. 1-0 the count. Cooper now comes set. Here is the pitch. Strike is called. Good pitch there. It is 1 ball and 1 strike. 1-1 the count. We are tied at 2, but right now bases, or I should say runners on the corners with nobody down. Driscoll has a good lead at first base. Would not surprise me if he goes. Throws back to first base, not in time. Driscoll once again gets an even bigger lead, showing bunt, and he pulls it back. It's outside anyway. 2 balls and a strike. Boy Driscoll playing those cat and mouse games on first base, trying to get into the head of Drew Cooper. He's ahead now in the count, 2 balls and 1 strike. Gartman is 0 for 1, arguably one of their best hitters. Inside, a ball, 3 balls and 1 strike. Every time, every pitch, Driscoll on first base just gets a bigger lead. If you're watching us on social media, watch the lead that he gets here before this 3-1 pitch. Look at him. A bigger lead now from first base. He's almost out of the camera angle. He takes off now, and they're going to give it to him. Ball 4. Runners now on every base. Bases are loaded, nobody down. Owen Roach now coming up to the plate. He is 2 for 2 so far today. Couple of base hits already in the ball game. Also another good hitter for Coach Allison of Valley View. Bases are juiced. Outside pitch is a ball, 1 ball and no strikes. And hear Coach yelling at Marcus out there on second base. I heard him, but he couldn't hear. Infield comes in, bases loaded, ball 2 up high, 2 balls and no strikes. 2-2 tie here in the top of inning number 4. Although Valley View now, they are in danger of blowing this game open. It is 2 balls and 1 strike. So the coaching staff is not happy with that last call. There's a foul ball to the screen. It's now 2 balls and 2 strikes. Let's get a double play right here. What do you think? Infield coming in. Spain comes in. Huffman comes in at first base. Tanchavez creeps in just a little bit. Oh, this one got him on the upper shoulder near the helmet area. And it is now a 3-2 ball game. So Roach is hit by a pitch.
Number 16, Keaton Mathis.
So now Keaton Mathis walked his last time, stands up to the plate. And now we're going to get a mound visit here by Coach Patillo. It is a 3-2 ball game, still nobody down. We'll see what he does. If he does make a change, I believe he will. He will make a change and going to go to Cade Huffman on first base. I believe Drew Cooper will stay in the ball game, and he is going to he'll go play first base. We'll be right back with the numbers for Cade Huffman. It is coming up. Let's step away for 90 seconds. We'll be right back on the Southeast Sign and Graphics Mules Radio Network.
Welcome to Ozark Total Healthcare. Here we understand that every family's healthcare needs are unique. Whether you're looking for primary care, behavioral health, physical therapy, or hospice care, our compassionate team is here to support you in every stage of life. Plus, our comprehensive pharmacy and medical equipment service means you can find everything you need right under one roof. Remember, at Ozark Total Healthcare, it's one call, one team, one solution. Visit ozarktotalhealthcare.com or call 573-686-5510 to learn more.
Pizza Inn wants to know, what's your favorite slice? Is it our classic Supreme in all its warm, cheesy goodness? Or maybe it's the Meaty Max with its perfect combination of flavors and textures. And don't forget the fan favorite chocolate chip cookie dessert pizza, a mouth-watering masterpiece. Your Poplar Bluff Pizza Inn serves up all your favorites, so no matter what slice you crave, Pizza Inn will satisfy. Pizza Inn, where family and flavor meet.
Baldwin Toyota presents the benefits of owning a Toyota. Fuel efficiency. Toyota pioneered hybrid technology combining gasoline and electric power for optimal fuel economy. Reliability. Toyota vehicles are known for their durability and longevity, reducing the risk of costly repairs. A strong resale value. Toyota owners are more likely to fetch a higher price compared to similar models from other brands. Experience these benefits and more firsthand at Baldwin Toyota.
So a new pitcher enters the ballgame for the Mules. His name is Cade Huffman. He is coming in and making his 5th appearance overall this season. He has pitched 10 innings so far for the Mules. He has faced 70 batters overall. He has thrown, you ready for this? 273 pitches so far this season. He is 0-4 on the year. He has given up 25 hits, 25 runs. He is 22 rather, have been earned. He has walked 14, struck out 10. He has also hit a couple of batters. His earned run average is 15.40. So here we go now. Bases are still loaded, nobody down. First pitch is outside for Huffman, 1 ball and no strikes. So Mathis digs in. He has grounded out and he has walked in the ball game. Huffman now comes set. The infield plays in somewhat. There's a fly ball. This one out toward right field. Brent Bell is going to go foul. Cannot make a play on it. It is 1 ball and 1 strike. So 1-1 the count now as Huffman enters the ball game in relief. One the count here. Here is the pitch on the way. Fouls it away. It is 1 ball, 2 strikes. Awaiting on deck is Levi Martin, who is 0 for 2 today. Here is the pitch on the way. Ooh, this one's inside. It nearly got him. 2 balls and 2 strikes. 2-2 the count. Boy, big crowd here this afternoon on a Friday afternoon. Lots of folks making the trip from Jonesboro. Lots of Mules fans. Outside at ball 3 at 3 balls and 2 strikes. Full count. Three-two the count. There's nowhere to punt him, nobody down. Here is the payoff pitch. Fouls it away, good at bat here, will do it again. Still 3 balls and 2 strikes. We'll give you the final numbers on Cooper this inning. There's still runners aboard right now. Here is payoff pitch number 3 coming up. There's a ground ball hit up the middle for a base hit. 1 run is in. 2 runs are in. The throw in to third base is not in time. And now runners on second and third base on a 2 RBI base hit. So it's now a 5-2 ball game.
Let's go, Levi. Swing it. Swing the bat. Let's go.
Three runs already in here in the inning. First pitch is calling a ball. 2 balls and no strikes now. 2-0 the count. Levi Martin steps up to the plate, 0 for 2. It is now a 5-2 ball game. And ball 3 at 3 balls and no strikes. Still nobody down here in the inning. Jade Taylor waiting on deck. Here is the 3-0. And a strike is called. 3 balls and 1 strike. Three balls and a strike. Mules down by 3 runs. There's a rip, and this one goes foul down the first base line. So 3 runs already in here in the inning. It is a full count again. Pitch number 13 by Huffman coming up. There's this one's fouled it away. Still good at bat here by Martin. Seventh pitch of the at-bat. He has fouled off the last 2 strikes. This one's a ground ball. This one right to Spain, who bobbles it over to first base in time for the out. And the runner gets off the bag. He is out at third. It winds up being a double play. So 2 down in the inning on that play. So 2 down. Two down here in the inning. It is now a 6-2 ball game. Nobody on here in, nobody on now. Nobody on base. So Matt, or I should say, Becker came off the bag. And now Taylor steps in. It's no balls and 2 strikes. It is a 6-2 game. There's a ground ball. There's a base hit once again in center field on an 0-2 count. So Noah Ragsdale coming up to the plate now. Ragsdale has reached on an error and struck out.
Noah Ragsdale.
Safe at first base. So the 4 runs that have came in this inning have all been charged to Drew Cooper. His final numbers were 3 innings. He faced 20 batters. Runner takes off. Here is the throw to second base, not in time. And it's going to be an overthrow, and now the runner gets to third base. No balls and a strike. So Cooper threw 73 pitches overall, gave up 4 hits, 6 runs, 5 earned. He walked 2, struck out 1. He also hit 4 batters as well. Misses for a ball. 1 ball and 1 strike. Ragsdale is 0 for 2 so far today. 4 runs have come in for Valley View in this inning alone. They've got 6 hits, 6 runs on 6 hits and 1 error. There's a ground ball hit sharply, taken by Spain. Over to first base, not in time. Boy, they wouldn't have got him anyway, I don't think. That was going to be a tough play. We're going to give him an RBI, or I should say a base hit rather, on that play. It is now a 7-2 ball game.
Now batting number 23, Hudson Rogers.
Hudson Rogers now is 0 for 2. A 5-run inning for Valley View. They lead 7-2. Swing and a miss. It's no balls and a strike. Good pitch by Huffman. No balls and a strike. Our ball game is being brought to you by First Midwest Bank, Kevin's Auto Repair, PB Realty, Legacy Farm and Land Specialist, and Whitworth Gift Chest Jewelers and Russians Towing, Baldwin Toyota. It gets away. Ragsdale now is going to stand on second base. It is 1 ball and 1 strike. So it's 2 balls and 1 strike now. Here is the pitch coming up high for a ball. 3 balls and 1 strike. Three, 1 the count. Here is the pitch on the way. Runner on second base in there for a called strike. Now it's a full count. Here is the pitch on the way. Runner takes off. There's a ground ball to Tanchavez. Over to first base in time, and the side is retired, but not before 5 runs come in. 5 runs on 5 hits, 1 error, 1 left on base. We go to the bottom of the inning. It is now a 7-2 ball game. We're back in 1 minute on the Southeast Sign and Graphics Mules Radio Network.
Barker's Towing and Auto Repair. As the name suggests, Barker's does more than just towing.
Here at Barker's, we offer a complete line of automotive services, including tires, brakes, alignments, maintenance, and repair.
And for our car enthusiasts, you'll enjoy our speed shop for quality performance parts.
We are locally owned and look forward to earning your business.
And for those times that you need a tow, Barker's Towing is available 24/7 for all of your towing and auto recovery needs.
It's Barker's by request. 573-785-7811.
Here at Mossy Oak Properties Mozark Realty, our clients come first. Our team of full-time agents go the extra mile to make sure you are satisfied. At a glance, we are outdoorsmen, but if you dig deeper, you will find real estate experts ready to help you write the next chapter of your life. Contact any of the full-time agents of Mozark Realty at 712-2252 or online at mozark.com.
All right, so we are back now as we get ready for the bottom of the 4th inning now. It is Cade Huffman coming up to the plate now. We'll see what he's able to do with nobody on and as the leadoff man here. Cade Huffman throwing 26 pitches overall in that last inning. This one got him, I believe. Yes, it did. And Huffman now will trot down to first base. So Huffman reaches first base with nobody on or nobody out here in the inning. Dylan Hall coming out now to the plate, the 7-hitter in the lineup. We may get a courtesy runner now to come in for Cade Huffman, who is pitching now. It'll be Malik Thompson who will be over on first base. So Huffman is aboard Huffman reaches with a hit by a pitch. And now Dylan Hall coming up, who struck out looking his first time. We are in the home half of the 4th inning. It is a 5-run lead for Valley View. It's coming up on 6 o'clock. About 3 minutes away in there for a call strike. It's no balls and a strike. No balls and 1 strike. Mules have 3 errors in the ball game so far. I know Coach Patillo's brother is here in attendance here this afternoon. His kid plays on Valley View. Back down to first base, not in time. Ooh, Thompson lucky on that one. 1 ball and 1 strike. 1-1 the count. Our ball game is presented by Ozark Total Healthcare, Senator Jason Bean, Maverick Glass, Edmondson, and Holt Attorneys at Law. Here is the 0-2 pitch. And Malik Thompson is going to have the bag. It is now 1 ball and 2 strikes now. He would have had the stolen base anyway, just didn't transfer it cleanly. So we'll award him the stolen base. 1 ball, 2 strikes here. Runner now on second base. Mules down by 5. Good job, good block there by Mathis. It's now 2 balls and 2 strikes. Air Solutions, Larry Hillis Dodge, Eye Care Specialist, Christian Automotive and Tire, Subway, Country Road Market, and Barker's Towing and Auto Repair are proud supporters of Mules Baseball. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Ground ball, this one's gonna go foul near the third base dugout. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Still game left to be played. Mules just got to get some runs here. Still 2 balls and 2 strikes. Here is the pitch on the way. Thompson leads away from second base. Good block again. This time the runner takes off. Throw down to third is not in time. 3 balls and 2 strikes now, and Thompson is over on third base. So Mules have their leadoff man now. Cade Huffman got hit by a pitch, and now Malik Thompson has got him over to third base. There's a rip. Get down, baby, get down. Base hit. Dylan Hall's going to round first base, and he'll have a double. Mules not going down without a fight. Good job there by Dylan Hall on the double. And now it is a 7-3 ball game.
Number 10, Ryan Tanchez.
So Ryan Tanchez coming up to the plate now, still at nobody down. Good hit by Dylan Hall on the RBI double. For Dylan Hall, that'll be his 3rd double this season. First pitch is called a strike, no balls and a strike. Tanchez struck out looking his first time. He is down a strike in this at bat. Caden Jenkins awaiting on deck. This one right back to the pitcher, but I believe he fouled it. Yes, he did. So no balls and 2 strikes. Fouled it off the plate, right back to the pitcher. We owe you a legal ID. It's just past 6 p.m. Let's take it here after this pitch. Tanchavez steps in. Nobody out here in the inning. Mules have 3 runs on 3 hits, 3 errors in the game. Here is the 0-2 pitch. Popped it up. This one out toward center field. Coming in to make the play is Taylor. 1 away. Let's pause 10 seconds now for station identification on the Southeast Sign and Graphics Mules Radio Network. It is at 6:02 now. I'm Frankie Castile alongside Tim Hicks. You're watching and listening to Mules Baseball on today's talk, 93.3 FM, 930 AM, KWOC, streaming live at KWOC.com. There's a fly ball by Jenkins. This one is going over toward left field and can't make the catch. The left fielder probably should have been taken by the center fielder. So King, he laid out for it. So, well, I tell you what, that is tough. And we're going to give believe a base hit to Caden Jenkins, and we're going to see a new pitcher now coming in. Tatum's afternoon is done. So let's go to break, and we'll be right back. We're back in 90 seconds on the Southeast Sign and Graphics Mules Radio Network.
Tired of wondering where your meat comes from? Country Road Market has the answer. We're bringing the farm straight to your table. From fresh cuts to custom processing, we do it all. Bring us your deer, hog, or cattle, and let our expert butchers work their magic. Skip the grocery store and support your local farmers. Country Road Market is located at 558 County Road 507, just off Highway KK in Wapapillo.
We know that having a strong defense is key to winning any game, and that's why you need Edmondson and Holt, attorneys at law, by your side. Just like the Mules face challenges with grit and determination, Edmondson and Holt will handle your legal matters with that same drive and commitment. From complex cases to straightforward advice, Edmondson and Holt is the strong local defense you need. For a free consultation, call Edmondson and Holt at 573-785-0127.
Attention farmers. Kevin's Auto Repair and Tire is running a farm special on tractor tires until the end of the year. Yes, you heard that correctly. Until the end of the year, Kevin's Auto Repair and Tire carries all the big names you know and trust. They also offer all sizes. No matter what size tractor you have, they can get you taken care of. For all of your tractor tire needs, call Kevin's Auto Repair and Tire at 573-840-5053 and ask for Shannon Bradley. That's 573-840-5053.
So they did end up scoring that, a base hit for Caden Jenkins after the left fielder laid out for it and could not make the catch. Runners now on first and second base with 1 down. Up to the plate now, Noah Spain. The new pitcher is going to be Will Finley. He wears at number 5. He is the new pitcher for the Blazers. First pitch is downstairs. 1 ball, no strikes. Runners on first and second base now with 1 away. 1 run already in the home half of inning number 4. Finley now takes a look back at Dylan Hall on second base. Here is the 1-0 pitch. Runners take off on a double steal. Fouls it away. 1 ball and 1 strike. So Mules trying to move those runners up a little bit on the double steal attempt. One ball and 1 strike now. It is just after 6 p.m. We are already at 1 hour and 35 minutes here in the ball game. Downstairs, ball 2, 2 balls and 1 strike. Two balls and a strike now. Here is the pitch. Oh, back over, no throw to either bag as Finley came off the rubber. Mules trail 7-3 now. Here is the 2-1 pitch on the way. Downstairs, good block there. No throw to either bag. 3 balls and a strike now. Tell you what, Matt is doing a great job behind the plate. There's a rip and there's a base hit by Noah Spain. 1 run will come in to score. And now it is a 7-4 ball game as Spain does it again. The instant replay presented by Barker's Towing and Auto Repair as Dylan Hall comes in and makes the play, or tags home, I should say. It is a 7-4 ball game as Spain is able to get a base hit on a 3-1 count. 7-4 now the score. The Mules have trailed by 3 runs. They've got 2 runs in already. Marcus Tabanera coming up to the plate for the Mules. Tabanera is 0 for 2 so far today. 2 runners on. And he couldn't hold off of that one. No balls and a strike. Mules down by 3 runs here in the inning. Mules are in a fight here, no doubt about it. They were down 7-2, and now it's 7-4 here in the bottom of the 4th inning. Runners thought about taking off, throw to second base. It was kind of off target. If it would have been on target, it would have been a much closer play at second. No balls and a strike here. Mules down by 3 runs. Mules are trying to get something going here in the 4th. Still 1 down in the inning. A lot of speed out there on the base pads. There's a ground ball hit sharply. Shortstop has 1 play at first base and makes it 2 down here in the inning. So 2 down. 2 down here in the inning. Runners now on second and third base. It goes at 6-3 on the out. Dobbs now coming up to the plate for the Mules. Dobbs has walked and scored and grounded out to shortstop. This one down at the third base line and foul. No balls and 1 strike now to Bryce Dobbs. So no balls and 1 strike. There's a rip and there's another base hit by Dobbs. 1 run is in. They're going to hold him up, so no play. Runners on the corners, and now it is 7-5. The instant replay presented by Barker's Towing and Auto Repair. Another big base hit on an 0-1 count. Tying run is on first base now. First pitch is called a strike, no balls and 1 strike. 2 down here in the 4th. Mules climbing back in. They're down by 2 runs. Spain leads away from first base, and there's a strike called. No balls and 2 strikes. So Brent Bell up to the plate. Bell already has an RBI base hit back in the 1st. Can make this an even closer ball game with a hit right here. Here is the 0-2 pitch on the way. Time was called. Time was called before the pitch was thrown. And the runner takes off. Dobbs will have a stolen base. It is 1 ball and 2 strikes now. So now runners on 2nd and 3rd base. 1-2 the count. Bell now can tie the game on a hit. And strike 3 is called, and that is the side. Well, the Mules pick up 3 runs on 4 hits and leave 2 on base. We go to the top of the 5th inning. It'll be King, Driscoll, and Gartman. Mules are now down 7-5 on the Southeast Sign and Graphics Mules Radio Network.
Insurance decisions shouldn't be a shot in the dark. With expert advice, personalized service, and a wide range of carriers, Ozark Legacy Insurance Partners should be your first choice. We're not just experienced agents, we're your partners. We offer a wide range of carriers for tailored coverage and better rates. So expect a handshake, a chat, and solutions that fit like a well-tailored suit. For auto, home, business, life, health, and even Medicare, make Ozark Legacy Insurance Partners your first choice for insurance. It's our family protecting your family.
Poplar Bluff Monument Works is dedicated to care, compassion, and community. For more than 50 years and passed down through generations, Poplar Bluff Monument Works has been an important piece of our community, standing with us in our most difficult moments while we grieve the loss of a loved one. Poplar Bluff Monument Works is there to guide you through the entire process. From vision and design concepts to the expertly etched stone monument that beautifully reflects your loved one's life. Poplar Bluff Monument Works, memories carved in stone.
Mules pick up 3 more runs in that inning, and now they trail by a score of 7-5. So very much alive in this game as the Mules have come storming back with a huge 4th inning. And now King, Driscoll, and Gartman are all due up here in the inning. Our ball game, it's all being brought to you by our good friends at Air Solutions, Larry Hillis Dodge, Eye Care Specialist, Christian Automotive and Tire, Subway, Country Road Market, Barker's Towing and Auto Repair. Also being brought to you by Pizza Inn, Poplar Bluff Monument Works, Mossy Oak Properties, Ozark Legacy Insurance Partners, and being brought to you by Baldwin Toyota, Russians Towing, Whitworth Gift Chest Jewelers, PB Realty Legacy Farm and Land Specialist, Kevin's Auto Repair, and First Midwest Bank. Proud supporters of Poplar Bluff Mules Baseball. So now the Mules are down by 2 runs, and let's see what the defense here can do as the Mules now back out there. Cade Huffman coming up to, or back out on the mound, I should say. Parker King is out there. He is 2 for 2 today. He's got a couple of base hits, so let's see what he has in store for Cade Huffman. Also, King has scored a run too, 1 ball and no strikes, and the 5th inning has begun. 1 ball and no strikes here. Both the Mules and Valley View on their 2nd pitcher today. This one gets away for ball 2. It's 2 balls and no strikes. 2 balls and no strikes here as we begin the 5th inning. And there's a strike call. Good pitch. 2 balls and 1 strike. 2-1 the count. Huffman now comes set. Here is the pitch on the way, showing bunt. Oh, that's a beautiful bunt. Huffman's got a hurry, long overthrow. And now the runner's gonna get to second base. He's not gonna stop, now he will. He puts on the brakes. And that'll be an E1 on the overthrow there by Huffman.
Now batting number 4, Cannon Driscoll.
Driscoll now coming up to the plate. Driscoll is 1 for 2 so far today. Fouls this one away. It's no balls and 1 strike. Still nobody down here in the inning.
Go, Drew. Go, Drew.
This one is inside for a ball. 1-1 the count now. 1 ball and 1 strike. There's a ground ball hit sharply for a base hit. It goes to the right side. 1 run will come in to score. It is now an 8-5 ball game.
Now batting North Carolina, Owen Roach.
There's a hard hit ball. This one to second base is out and safe at first.
Now batting number 16, Keaton Mathis.
And now Keaton Mathis coming up to the plate now. So 1 down here in the inning now. It is now an 8-5 ball game. So 8-5 is the score. Back over to first base is not in time. Owen Roach is up to the plate. This one is in there for a call strike. 2 down in the inning, rather, I should say. It is no balls and a strike. And time is called here by the coach.
There's no way. I'm sick of getting screwed on the road.
Woo!
Up and in, down and away, both the strikes. Are you kidding me?
You do realize it's being filmed.
Are we guessing? So you're guessing?
Well, the home plate umpire is.
It looks like you're guessing.
The coach is not too thrilled.
I'm just telling you to be better. Just be better.
So we're obviously not happy with the calls there. It is an 8-5 ball game.
It's got to be better.
2 down here in the inning. It's 8-5, runner on first base. Runner takes off and can't throw him out because it wasn't a clean transfer. Gartman is now on second base. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Here is the pitch on the way. The 1-2 pitch, a ground ball hit sharply to Tabanera. Tabanera shuffles it safe, and the run comes in to score. And now it is a 9-5 ball game. And now up to the plate, Levi Martin. There is a foul ball. It is no balls and a strike now. 2 down here in the inning.
Go, Levi. Have some in my car, some in my bag.
So 2 away, it's a 1-1 count now. Here in the top of inning number 5. Downstairs, ball 2, 2 balls and 1 strike. Two, 1 the count. Runners on first base. Back to first is not in time. Awaiting on deck is Jade Taylor. Here is the pitch outside, 3 balls and 1 strike. Three, 1 the count. Runner takes off inside, and there is ball 4. Runners now on first and second base. And now coming up to the plate now, Jade Taylor, as Martin now gets over to first base on the walk.
Jade Taylor.
Taylor has been hit by a pitch, singled and scored in the 4th. 2 more runners aboard now here in the top of the 5th. There's a ground ball hit sharply, and good cutoff there by Tanchavez, and there is the out. Tanchavez, what a play there by the Mules to end up getting out of the inning on the fielder's choice. It'll go 6-4 on the fielder's choice, and the side is retired. 2 runs on 2 hits and 2 errors. It took 19 pitches. We go to the home half. It'll be Schock, Huffman, and Hall in 60 seconds on the Southeast Simon Graphics Mules Radio Network.
Russian Towing and Automotive is here to help. A cracked windshield or unexpected car trouble? Russian Towing has you covered. Since 1956, the Russian family has been dedicated to keeping our roads safe. Now Russian's Towing offers comprehensive auto repairs, on-site windshield repairs, and full windshield replacements. Whether it's a cracked windshield, an oil change, unexpected car trouble, or you need a tow, it's Russians to the rescue at 573-785-6349.
Hey Mules fans, hungry for a deal? Head over to Subway in Poplar Bluff where you can buy 2, get 1 free on footlong subs all day long. Whether you're fueling up before the big game or celebrating a win, Subway has you covered. Don't forget to ask about our team deals and catering options. Perfect for any sports event or team gathering. Subway, food that fuels the Mules.
All right, so we are back now in the home half of inning number 5. Mules right now down by a score of 9-5. So let's see what Schock has in store. Schock, Huffman, and Hall all due up here in the inning. Clayton Schock here was hit by a pitch and struck out back in the 3rd inning. In there for a called strike. It is no balls and 1 strike, and we are underway in the home half of inning number 5. Here is the 0-1 pitch. Popped up and out of play. No balls and 2 strikes. Believe there's a JV game after this one tonight.
Okay, let's go.
JV is warming up in the pen down there. 9-5 your score. This one once again lined out toward at 3rd base. We'll do it again. Still no balls and 2 strikes. Just misses for a ball. 1 ball and 2 strikes. So 1-2 the count now. This one right over to the 3rd baseman. Driscoll did not have to move an inch. 1 down here in the inning. Good hit there by Clayton Schock. Just couldn't get a little higher. 1 down here in the inning. And now coming up to the plate, it's Cade Huffman. He was hit by a pitch back in the 4th inning. He also had an RBI walk in the 1st. Takes the first pitch for a ball. 1 ball and no strikes with 1 down here in the inning. One the count now. There's a rip in this one. The first baseman could not hang on to it, and that'll be an E1, or an E3 rather. So now we're going to get a courtesy runner to come in. Malik Thompson will come in now as a courtesy runner for the Mules. It goes E3 on that out. And Dylan Hall now coming up to the plate now. An RBI double he had back in the 4th inning.
That's courtesy.
Correct, courtesy. Did I say pinch runner? I said courtesy, didn't I? Okay. So the courtesy runner now on first base with 1 down. Mules down by 4 runs. This one fouls it away to the screen. It is no balls and 1 strike.
Nice ball.
No balls and 1 strike. We are about to approach the 2-hour mark in this game. We did 2 hours and 23 minutes last night. Something tells me we might be in for a lot longer tonight. Still have 2.5 innings left to play. Back over to first base, not in time. Let's pause 10 seconds for station identification on the Southeast Sign and Graphics Mules Radio Network. It is 6:30. It's an 0-2 count now as Dylan Hall takes strike 2. I'm Frankie Castile. Glad to have you alongside with Tim Hicks. You're watching live coverage of Mules Baseball and listening on today's talk, 93.3 FM at 9:30 AM KWOC. Back over to first base, not in time. It is a 1-ball, 2-strike count. We're also streaming this game live on our Facebook page and our YouTube channel by going to youtube.com/River Radio PB. 1 ball and 2 strikes now. Here is the 1-2 pitch on the way. Runner takes off. There's a ground ball for a base hit. Thompson gets around second. Here is the throw in. He is safe. And Hall takes off and gets to second base. So Hall gets a base hit. Thompson gets to third base. So now runners on second and third base, and Ryan Tanchavez coming up to the plate. Boy, the last couple of ball games, Dylan Hall has really come alive at the plate. Tanchavez is 0 for 2. This one's popped up out toward the right field area, gets out of play into the bullpen. It is no balls and 1 strike now to Tanchavez, who is 0 for 2. He has struck out and popped out to center field. Mules down here by 3 runs, or make that 4 runs. It's now 9-5. If the Mules can figure out a way to get these 2 runs in. Here is the pitch, up high for a ball. Count is even at 1 ball and 1 strike. It's a 1-1 count. Be a big at bat here. This one's inside for a ball. 2 balls and 1 strike. 2-1 the count. The Valley View fans are not happy with the way this game is being called, but honestly, it's consistent on both sides, honestly. It really is. I know the Valley View fans aren't happy, but strike is called outside a part of the plate. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Tanchavez now has an opportunity. Let's see what he does. 2 runners on. Thompson on third, Hall on second. 2-2 the count. Mules down by 4 runs. Pops it up, and this one gets out of play, so let's do it again. Looks like some more movement in the bullpen area. Looks like Parker King is starting to get loosened up in the bullpen now. There's a rip. This one hangs up. King is gonna it's gonna fall in. 1 run is in. It falls in for a big base hit. It is now a 9-6 ball game. Runners are on the corners with only 1 down. Boy, what a hit there by Tanchavez. Thought that one might be caught. It drops in to King. He is actually on third base. There's another number 9 out there for the JV warming up. It is now a 9-6 ball game. RBI hit for Tanchavez. Takes ball 1, 1 ball and no strikes. Nine 6 is your score. Runner takes off. No play there, and good job by Tanchavez. It's now 9-7. It is 9-7 to score on the ground out by Caden Jenkins. So Tanchavez is on second base. Noah Spain coming up. He's had a couple of big hits here today as well. Mules are hanging around. It's now 9-7. And we're going to get a pitching change, I believe, right here. We will. Let's step away for about 90 seconds. We'll be right back. You're watching and listening to Mules Baseball on the Southeast Sign and Graphics Mules Radio Network.
At Air Solutions, your home's comfort matters. And for many years, Air Solutions has been the area's trusted local name for heating and cooling. Their unmatched expertise keep your home running perfectly and comfortably year-round. Whether that's keeping you cool in summer, warm in winter, or the lights on during a power outage, Air Solutions' skilled professionals are ready to serve you. And they always respect your time and hard-earned money. For reliable and honest service, trust Air Solutions in Poplar Bluff, 573-840-0844.
Here's a quick and easy test to see if you need new tires. Insert a penny upside down, and if you see the top of Honest Abe's head, your tread is too low. If you don't, you're good to go. So when it's time for new tires, remember, Christian Automotive and Tire, keeping you safe on the road.
Imagine playing sports, reading, or driving without needing contact lenses or glasses. The eye LASIK procedure at Eye Care Specialists could be the answer to help you improve your vision. Call Eye Care Specialists to schedule a free screening.
Maverick Glass offers repair of automotive, commercial, and residential glass, including mobile repair services. From a chipped windshield to a custom glass shower, remember Maverick Glass. Thank you for making Maverick Glass the area's leading glass company for more than 30 years. Whitworth Gift Chest Jewelers is a third-generation family-owned jewelry and repair store who have served the Poplar Bluff community for over 60 years.
Our family has always worked hard to provide the finest jewelry creations and service imaginable.
And we are back here, and they are going to bring in Parker King now to go ahead and pitch here in the home half of inning number 5. And the Mules right now still trail in this ball game by a couple of runs. Freeman is going to be moved over to left field. He'll enter the ball game for Finley. Tanchavez now is on second base. Noah Spain comes up to the plate. First pitch is inside for a ball. It is 1 ball, no strikes, as Parker King moves in from left field to be the new pitcher. Third pitcher of the ball game for Coach Allison. 1-0 the count. Here is the 1-0 pitch on the way, and time is called. Spain singled in the first inning and scored the game's first run. He also, or the Mules' first run rather, had an RBI base hit back in the 4th. We are in the 5th. Runner on second base. Downstairs for a ball. 2 balls and no strikes. Two balls and no strikes to the Mules senior. Back over to second base, not in time as Tanchavez able to slide in. Here is the 2-0 pitch coming now to Noah Spain. Mules down by a couple of runs. There's the fly ball to left field. This one's going to get down. Get out, baby, for a hit. It is a double. 1 run comes in to score. Noah Spain brings the Mules to within 1 run. Boy, Spain having a fantastic ball game. There's an RBI double. And now coming up to the plate, it is Tabanera comes up. Well, I tell you what, Spain hit that one on the screws on a 2-0 count. It is 9-8 now. Mules down by a run, tying run on second base. Tabanera is 0 for 3. Boy, he is due for a hit right about now. 9-8 the score. Here is the pitch on the way to Tabanera. Time is called, and King will step off the rubber here for just a moment. Mules were down at 1.7-2. Boy, I tell you what, Dan, if she was announcing that at bat, I'm not sure what she would have done. Amanda has hit away from me pretty much all ball game. 9-8 the score. This one fouled away to the screen. No balls and 2 strikes. Here is the 0-2 pitch on the way. Mules have the tying run on second base. Just misses up high. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Two hours, 11 minutes. Mules only down by 2, or make that by 1 run now. But now they're going to have to come out in the top of the 6th and have a shutdown inning. Time is called by Tabanera. Boy, big at bat here by Tabanera. He has popped out, grounded out, and struck out. This one fouls it away, so we'll do it again. It's still 1 ball, 2 strikes. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Big at bat here by Tabanera. Gets the sign, he comes set. Here is the 1-2 offering. Pops it up again, so guess what? We'll do it again. Still 1 ball, 2 strikes here as Tabanera. You see there in the screen, Noah Spain leading away from second base. Big pitch coming. 1-2 on the way. Swing, and did he go around? They're saying he did, and the side is retired. So not before the Mules pick up 3 more runs on 3 hits and 2 errors. We go to the 6th inning. Mules now down by 1 run on the Southeast Sign and Graphics Mules Radio Network. So we go now to the top of inning number 6 now, and all of a sudden it's now a 9-8 ball game. Cade Huffman back out on the mound for the Poplar Bluff Mules, and the Mules are very much alive in this ball game. They now trail by a score of 9-8. At one point it was a 7-2 game, and the Mules have come storming back, and now they have cut it to within 1 run as we get ready, as Noah Ragsdale is about to come up to the plate. And as he comes up, we wait for this first pitch here coming by Cade Huffman as the Mules trail by a score of 9-8. So now we'll see what the Mules can do down by a run. They have trailed the majority of this game, but now they are right back in this game tonight. So Huffman comes set now. Here is the pitch. Fouls it away, and this one down at the first base line. Goes out of play, no balls and 1 strike. No balls and 1 strike here. Mules down at 9-8. Huffman now as he gets ready to throw the next pitch. Mules down by a run. Here it is. This one gets downstairs. It is now 1 ball and 1 strike. So 1-1 the count now. One the count here as the Mules down by a run, trying to very much get back in this ball game. That is the plan here anyway. 1-1 the count. And strike is called. 1 ball, 2 strikes.
Come on, now I hit it.
Fouled away. Still 1 ball and 2 strikes. Count goes even now at 2 balls and 2 strikes. So Ragsdale is 1 for 3 with an RBI base hit. There's a ground ball. This one gets in for a hit on the left side. So a runner on first base now with nobody down. Hudson Rogers is coming up to the plate now. Back to first, not in time. Good pitch right down the middle. It is no balls and 1 strike. Hudson Rogers is 0 for 3. He has popped out, grounded out. Robin is tuning in and glad to have you alongside, Miss Robin. She is watching Mules in Valley View. This one is a strike down to second base. Is safe. Oh, he come off the bag. He come off the bag, and there is an out. He would have been safe. It's no balls and 2 strikes. Great job there by Clayton Schock. Also by Tanchavez applying the tag. Just misses for a ball. 1 down here in the inning. It's a 1 ball and a 2 strike count. Ground ball to shortstop, and 2 down in the inning. So now Parker King up to the plate. 2 away. Ball one taken. 1 ball and no strikes. One ball and no strikes. Downstairs for a ball. 2 balls and no strikes now. Parker King here in the ball game, singled twice, reached on an error, and scored a couple of runs. Here is the 2-0 pitch. Fly ball. This one may be trouble. This one gets into the gap. And he is not wasting time. He's going to keep going. Here is the play. Save at third. It is a triple. Boy, Parker hit that one on the screws.
Job, Parker!
It is a 2-out triple. And Connor Driscoll now coming up to the plate. For the Mules in the bottom of the inning, 3, 4, and 5 all due up. Mules would love to be able to be down by 1 run versus 2 runs. But to do that, they're going to need to get an out here. Driscoll comes up to the plate now. Up high for a ball.
Time to rally back.
Two balls and no strikes. Fouls that one out of play. It is 2 balls and 1 strike. Well, I'll tell you what, it's a big run standing on third base right now. There's a ground ball. Spain takes it on a hop over to first base in time, and the side is retired. No runs and 1 hit in the inning. A runner stranded on third base. We go to the home half of the 6th. Mules down at 9-8. We're back in 1 minute on the Southeast Sign and Graphics Mules Radio Network.
Welcome to Ozark Total Healthcare. Here we understand that every family's healthcare needs are unique. Whether you're looking for primary care, behavioral health, physical therapy, or hospice care, our compassionate team is here to support you in every stage of life. Plus, our comprehensive pharmacy and medical equipment service means you can find everything you need right under one roof. Remember, at Ozark Total Healthcare, it's one call, one team, one solution. Visit ozarktotalhealthcare.com or call 573-686-5510 to learn more.
All right, so here we go now. Inside pitch taken to Dobbs, and we are off and going here in the home half of inning number 6. It is 1 ball and no strikes. Inside pitch is called a strike. My good buddy Craig Metter is tuning in right now. Glad to have him alongside. Loving the crowd mic, can hear the bat, can hear the crowd, the whole 9 yards. It is 1 ball and 2 strikes now. Ball taken outside, 2 balls and 2 strikes. You may not know this, but Craig went above and beyond to keep our transmitters going at KWOC. This one's popped up toward right field. Roach going back to make the catch, and he makes it on the run, just in fair territory. So 1 down here in the inning now. Good job by Roach out there in right field. And coming up, it is Brent Bell. It goes F9 on the out. 1 down here in the inning. Mules down by 1 run. It is 9-8. There's a fly ball. This one hangs up to the right fielder. And Roach is able to make that play in right field as well. So 2 quick outs. 2 quick outs here to the right fielder. And Clayton Schock now coming up to the plate. Schock is 0 for 2 today. He's also been hit by a pitch. Quick 0-2 count on the foul ball. It is no balls and 2 strikes now. 2 down here in the inning. Inside, just misses. Valley View thought that was a strike, but that was way inside. Good frame, though, by Mathis, no doubt. Here is the 1-2 pitch outside for a ball. Count is even now at 2 balls and 2 strikes. Two to the count. And strike 3 is called, and the side is retired. We go to the top of inning number 7. It is still a 9-8 ball game. It'll be Gartman, Roach, and Mathis, 1, 2, and 3 when we come back in 60 seconds on the Southeast Sign and Graphics Mules Radio Network.
Pizza Inn wants to know, what's your favorite slice? Is it our classic Supreme in all its warm, cheesy goodness? Or maybe it's the Meaty Max with its perfect combination of flavors and textures. And don't forget the fan favorite chocolate chip cookie dessert pizza, a mouth-watering masterpiece. Your Poplar Bluff Pizza Inn serves up all your favorites, so no matter what slice you crave, Pizza Inn will satisfy. Pizza Inn, where family and flavor meet.
Whitworth Gift Chest Jewelers is a 3rd-generation family-owned jewelry and repair store who have served the Poplar Bluff community for over 60 years.
Our family has always worked hard to provide the finest jewelry creations and service imaginable.
All right, so it is 7:01. I'm Frankie Castile alongside Tim Hicks, and you're watching and listening to Mules Baseball on today's talk, 93.3 FM, 9:30 AM, KWOC. We are streaming online, KWOC.com. Our live broadcast is courtesy of Facebook as well as our YouTube channel by going to youtube.com/River Radio PB. First pitch in the dirt. Ball one ball and no strikes. We have eclipsed the 2-hour and 30-minute mark here in the ball game. Fouled it away down the first base line. So we had some dead air a moment ago on the radio and the video. It was my fault. I had to eat something real fast because I was starting to get a little bit lightheaded. Not sure where that came from, but Tim did me a big service by going down and getting me something real fast. But everything is good now, I think. I hope so anyway. Fouls it away. It is 1 ball and 2 strikes. My good buddy Ken Hosler is tuning in right now. He is on his way home from calling district softball from Advance. He says, Tim, you're doing an outstanding job as always, my friend. He says, I, though, could pick up the pace. So there you go. Ken Hosler, been a good friend of mine for many, many years. 1 ball, 2 strikes. This one fouls it away. I told you the story that Ken Hosler taught me a lot when it comes to doing PA work, right? I think he's honestly one of the best in the business, especially whenever he's doing the basketball games. I've learned a lot from that guy, believe it or not. Started doing PA work at Poplar Bluff, Twin Rivers, and I can tell you it's because of Ken Hosler. I was able to learn from him pretty quick. Ball taken outside, 2 balls and 2 strikes. So even though he cuts me down, I'll give him a compliment. See, that's the kind of guy that I am. He's also the voice of the Raiders, too. Does a great job at that. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Ground ball sharply to Tanchavez. Over to first base in time. 1 away here in the 7th. So 1 down here in the top of inning number 7. That was a big out, too. It goes at 6-3 on the out, 1 down. And now Owen Roach coming up to the plate now. He is 1 for 2 so far today. He was hit by a pitch all the way back in the first inning. Outside is a ball, 1 ball and no strikes. Fouls it away to the screen, 1 ball and 1 strike. So 1-1 the count. As we have just passed the 7 o'clock hour already here tonight. And downstairs, it's a ball. It's 2 balls and 1 strike. I believe there's a JV game coming up to follow this one tonight. You call that a strike or a ball? Call that one a strike. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Two the count. Here is the pitch on the way. There's a rip and there's a base hit to center field. So a 1 out hit rather. That was right up the middle too.
Now batting, number 16.
My amazing wife Pam is tuning in tonight, just getting off work. She's going to stop at the grocery store for Chance, and that tells me that I'm going to have a big bill when I get home. Believe we're going to get a courtesy, is it a pinch runner possibly coming in? Let's see here what's going on down the field here. Yep, going to get a, looks like a pinch runner now to come in. So Becker is going to be the pinch runner on first base, and that's a huge run. That's a big insurance run as Mathis steps in here this afternoon. Mathis is 1 for 3. Strike is called. No balls and 1 strike. No balls and 1 strike. Here is the 0-1 coming. There's a ground ball right to Spain. What a play, what a glove, over to first base, in time, what an extension. And Spain, watch this instant replay, using the glove, and there's 2 down in the inning. What a play by Spain. It goes a 5-3 on the out, 2 away. Levi Martin now coming up to the plate. Mules are 1 out away from getting out of this inning. There's a ground ball. This one's going to get into left field for a base hit. The runner, though, will hold up at third. And now runners are on the corners with 2 down. So now runners on the corners with 2 away. So we're going to get a pinch runner now. We're going to get Holt to come in and be the first base runner. Where's number 7? Jade Taylor now is 1 for 3. Singled and scored back in the 4th inning. He was hit by a pitch, popped out, and grounded into a fielder's choice. 2 down in the inning. Big insurance run standing on third base right now. Huffman doing a good job there on the rubber rather, trying to make sure that nobody advances here. And that's what he's trying to continue to make sure that doesn't happen. First pitch is calling a ball. It is 1 ball and no strikes now. Huffman checking the sign from the coach, and he will come set here in just a moment. Runners get their lead from first and third base. It's a 1-run game. Over to first base, not in time. Boy, I tell you what, Huffman's got a great pickoff move to first base. No doubt about that one. He is really good at that pickoff on first base. It's 1 ball and no strikes now. And nearly got him again at first base. I just got through saying he had a great pickoff move, and he nearly did it again. Nearly did it again. 1 ball and no strikes now. Mules are down by 1 run. Big at bat here coming up. Showing bunt, and did he call that one a ball? Yes, he did. It is 2 balls and no strikes now. 2 balls and no strikes. Two balls and no strikes now. Huffman going to come set. Here is the pitch. 3 balls and no strikes. So a quick 3-0 count now. It is 3 balls and no strikes. Well, I'll tell you what, Huffman's come in. He's pitched pretty well here today, folks. No doubt about that. And there's a strike called. A good pitch. Huffman trying to get out of this inning, giving up no damage. 3 balls and 1 strike. Mules are trying to get out of this inning with no damage. Following tonight's game, the Mules will be off until Tuesday. And bases are loaded. 2 down in the inning. And now Noah Ragsdale coming up to the plate. Coach Patillo is going to come out to the mound now, so we'll see what we have. Is it going to be a pitching change or leaving him in for the time being? Believe they're going to leave him in. Looks like for the time being. Bases are loaded now. Mules are 1 out away from having an opportunity to come back in the home half to win this ball game. It'll be 6, 7, 8 that are all due up, led off by Huffman in the bottom part of this, the inning rather. So now we'll see what the Mules here. Mules are going to be able to do. Can Huffman shut it down here in the 7th inning and give his team a chance to win it in the bottom half of the 7th? So now Huffman comes in. Jade Taylor is 1 for 3. Runners on every base. Downstairs for a ball. It's 1 ball and no strikes. 1-0 the count. Jade Taylor is 1 for 3. He's been hit by a pitch, singled and scored, popped out. Or make that Ragsdale rather, that's up to the plate rather. It is 1 ball and no strikes to Ragsdale. He's 2 for 4. Ragsdale has struck out. There is a fly ball to deep left field. It goes over the head of Jenkins. 1 run is in. 2 runs are in. It is a base clearing triple. Oh my goodness, he's going to score. It's a triple, and then it's going to be a score as the air on the no throw in. It is now a 12-8 ball game. So now it is a 12-8 ball game. Or make it 13-8 rather, my apologies. The scoreboard here is wrong. It says 12-8, it's 13-8. 13-8 now the score. Boy, that's costly right there for the Mules. That is costly, no doubt. 1 ball and 1 strike now.
He's about to go there and get him.
13-8 the score. Inside is called a strike. 1 ball and 2 strikes. Our outfield camera has bit the dust. That's what happens when you play 2 hours and 45 minutes and there's no power out there. And ball taken inside, 2 balls and 2 strikes. 2-2 the count. Two balls and 2 strikes now. Boy, I'll tell you what, this crowd, there's another rip and there's another base hit. And now we're going to see Coach Patillo come out. We're going to get a, looks like we're going to get a pinch runner here on first base as well. And we're going to get a pitching change coming here for the Mules. Let's step away for one, make it 90 seconds. We'll be back. Mules down 13-8 on the Southeast Sign and Graphics Mules Radio Network.
Baldwin Toyota presents the benefits of owning a Toyota. Fuel efficiency. Toyota pioneered hybrid technology combining gasoline and electric power for optimal fuel economy. Reliability. Toyota vehicles are known for their durability and longevity, reducing the risk of costly repairs. A strong resale value. Toyota owners are more likely to fetch a higher price compared to similar models from other brands. Experience these benefits and more firsthand at Baldwin Toyota.
Barker's Towing and Auto Repair. As the name suggests, Barker's does more than just towing.
Here at Barker's, we offer a complete line of automotive services, including tires, brakes, alignments, maintenance, and repair.
And for our car enthusiasts, you'll enjoy our speed shop for quality performance parts.
We are locally owned and look forward to earning your business.
And for those times that you need a tow, Barker's Towing is available 24/7 for all of your towing and auto recovery needs.
It's Barker's by request. 573-785-7811.
Here at Mossy Oak Properties Mozark Realty, our clients come first. Our team of full-time agents go the extra mile to make sure you are satisfied. At a glance, we are outdoorsmen, but if you dig deeper, you will find real estate experts ready to help you write the next chapter of your life. Contact any of the full-time agents of Mozark Realty at 712-2252 or online at mozark.com.
So we are back now, and Dylan Hall will be the man to come in and try to close out the game for the Mules, at least get them to the bottom of the 7th inning. It is a 13-8 ball game, as the Mules right now will, as a Hall rather, will come in and be the new pitcher for the Mules. And that means for the Mules, a little bit of defensive moves here as Cade Huffman is going to go out and play right field. Left field is going to be Brent Bell. Center field, Caden Jenkins, it appears. So that'll be the defensive moves right here for Coach Patillo. And Hall is coming in, and he is trying to get his team to the bottom of the 7th inning. Right now, it is a 13-8 ball game. Hall making his 5th appearance overall this season. He is pitched 4 2/3 innings, giving up 3 hits, 3 runs, 1 earned. He has walked 8, struck out 6. His earned run average is 1.500. So there you go. Those are the numbers for Dylan Hall. First pitch coming now. Runner takes off. This one's inside. A Clayton Shock throw is no good. It'll be a stolen base. 1 ball and no strikes now as Mallett takes off, and he is on second. Now here is the 1-0 pitch. This one fouled away. It is 1 ball and 1 strike. So it is 1 ball and 1 strike with 2 down in the inning. Runner on second base, and now it's a 1-2 count. Mules are down 13-8. 2 hours and 50 minutes here this afternoon. Here is the 1-2 pitch on the way. Outside, it's now 2 balls and 2 strikes. Quick 2-2 count now. Hall now gets ready to come set. Here is the pitch on the way for the senior. Downstairs, it's now 3 balls and 2 strikes. Runner now standing on at third base. Three balls and 2 strikes here in the top part of inning number 7. All trying to get out of the inning. It's a full count. And strike 3 looking, and the side is retired, but now it's time for the Mules to come up and have a really big inning. 4 runs on 4 hits, a runner left on third base. Home half coming up. It'll be Huffman, Hall, Tanchavez. Mules down at 13-8 on the Southeast Sign and Graphics Mules Radio Network.
Tired of wondering where your meat comes from? Country Road Market has the answer. We're bringing the farm straight to your table. From fresh cuts to custom processing, we do it all. Bring us your deer, hog, or cattle, and let our expert butchers work their magic. Skip the grocery store and support your local farmers. Country Road Market is located at 558 County Road 507, just off Highway KK in Wapapillo.
We know that having a strong defense is key to winning any game, and that's why you need Edmondson and Holt, attorneys at law, by your side. Just like the Mules face challenges with grit and determination, Edmondson and Holt will handle your legal matters with that same drive and commitment. From complex cases to straightforward advice, Edmondson and Holt is the strong local defense you need. For a free consultation, call Edmondson and Holt at 573-785-0127.
All right, so we are back now, and it is time for a little rally for the Mules now. Let's see what the Mules are going to be able to do here. They are down at 13-8 right now. And I tell you what, this was a very close ball game until that big 3-run triple in the top half of this inning that really got the ball going for the team out of Valley View. So Cade Huffman now coming up to the plate, and let's see what he is able to do this afternoon, and this evening rather, I should say, in his final at bat. He is 0 for 1 here today so far. He has walked a couple of times, been hit by a pitch. Let's see what he's able to do. Mules down at 13-8. First pitch is called a strike. It is a no balls and a 1 strike. 0-1 the count. There's a ground ball for the base hit for Cade Huffman. Big base hit there. Mules have a runner on first base, but they're going to need a lot more than that. Dylan Hall coming up to the plate now for the Mules. He's had a great game as well, an RBI double. He is 2 out of 3 so far today. Mules are down 13-8. JV game is coming up next. We won't have much of a post game because of the JV game. Want to get off the air and let folks hear. We got to get our stuff out of the press box and whatnot. Oh, this one gets away, nearly hit Hall. And instead, it's going to be Huffman is going to go down to second base. Mules need 5 runs to keep this game going. One ball, no strikes. Here is the upcoming 1-0 pitch now to the Mules, center fielder and pitcher. Up high for a ball, 1 ball and, 2 balls and no strikes rather. Lights are coming on at Bobby Strenfel Field. We're going to hit that 3-hour mark here tonight. And a strike called on the inside part of the plate. We don't really hit that 3-hour mark too much. We get close a few times, but tonight we're definitely going to hit it. Here is the pitch. Bunt shows, and he takes it back for 3 balls and 1 strike. It is a 3-1 count. Hall trying to get on base here and make this an interesting 7th inning. 3-1 the count. Inside pitch is called a strike. It is a 3 balls and 2 strikes. 3-2 the count. There's a ground ball. This one high to the pitcher. He barehands it, and he can't make the throw. He barehanded it, and the runner now gets to a second base. A run scores, and that's going to be an E1 on the throw.
Now batting number 10, Ryan Tetcheville.
So now ball 1 taken to Tanchevez. He is 1 for 3 on the afternoon so far. It is now 13-9. Ooh, that one got Tanchevez in the middle of the back. And now Mules have him on first and second base, and we're going to get time called. And now we're going to get the pitching coach now to come back, or the head coach rather, to come back out. And that might be all. Or are they going to just go ahead and try to settle him down? Nope, they're going to make a change. So they're going to make a change, and we will talk to you about the new pitcher coming up when we come back. Don't go anywhere. New pitcher coming up. You're watching and listening to Mules Baseball on the Southeast Sign and Graphics Mules Radio Network.
Attention farmers. Kevin's Auto Repair and Tire is running a farm special on tractor tires until the end of the year. Yes, you heard that correctly. Until the end of the year, Kevin's Auto Repair and Tire carries all the big names you know and trust. They also offer all sizes. No matter what size tractor you have, they can get you taken care of. For all of your tractor tire needs, call Kevin's Auto Repair and Tire at 573-840-5053 and ask for Shannon Bradley. That's 573-840-5053.
Insurance decisions shouldn't be a shot in the dark. With expert advice, personalized service, and a wide range of carriers, Ozark Legacy Insurance Partners should be your first choice. We're not just experienced agents. We're your partners. We offer a wide range of carriers for tailored coverage and better rates. So expect a handshake, a chat, and solutions that fit like a well-tailored suit. For auto, home, business, life, health, and even Medicare, make Ozark Legacy Insurance Partners your first choice for insurance. It's our family protecting your family.
Poplar Bluff Monument Works is dedicated to care, compassion, and community. For more than 50 years and passed down through generations, Poplar Bluff Monument Works has been an important piece of our community, standing with us in our most difficult moments while we grieve the loss of a loved one. Poplar Bluff Monument Works is there to guide you through the entire process. From vision and design concepts to the expertly etched stone monument that beautifully reflects your loved one's life. Poplar Bluff Monument Works, memories carved in stone.
So we've got a new pitcher coming in for Coach Allison, rather. It is Branson Brooks now, the right-hander, and that means Parker King will go back and play at left field. Nobody out and 2 runners aboard. First and second base now. Caden Jenkins is 1 for 3. And there's a strike right down the middle. It is no balls and 1 strike. There's a big gap out there in left field. I know you really can't see it right now on the screen, but boy, there's a big gap out there from where Parker King is standing all the way to that third base line. This one nicked him. Oh, I thought it got him. It did get him. I thought it did. I thought it did. It got him on the inside. Are they saying no? Boy, I thought it got him, folks. I'll be honest. I thought that one got him. Thought it nicked him. 1 ball and 1 strike. We had a pretty good look at it from up here. Jenkins threw his bat like he was going to go down to first base. And this one downstairs for a ball. 2 balls and 1 strike. Nobody down here in the inning. Boy, if the Mules come back and win this, I think Grandma Jackie, Tim, owes you and I a big steak dinner, my friend. We'll put the tab on her. 2 balls and a strike. Runners take off. A double steal. There's nobody covering first base. And he is out at first. It was a double steal, and Caden Jenkins nearly beat that one out. He nearly beat that one out. 1 down here in the inning, and now we are back to the top of the lineup with Noah Spain. Mules down by 4 runs. Spain has had a really good ball game. He is 3 out of 4. He has doubled and singled twice. Let's see if he can drive 2 more runs in. What do you say, my friend? Here is the pitch in there for a called strike. He slowed it down. 1 ball and make that no balls and 1 strike now. 1 away here in the inning. This one is outside. A good backhand there by Mathis to keep it in front of him. Marcus Tabanera awaiting on deck. Boy, a big threat here on the leadoff spot with Noah Spain. We have hit the 3-hour and 3-minute mark in this ball game. This one popped up and out of play. 1 ball, 2 strikes. Oh. That one bounced off a couple of cars. It really did. Didn't hit yours though, Tim, but it got pretty close to mine. That one bounced off a couple of cars. I would have gave my bill to his dad, Brandon, and Amanda. Here is the 1-2 pitch. Inside, a little bit high. 2 balls and 2 strikes. Spain trying to be aggressive, but don't want to be overly cautious here. It is a 2-2 count. Here is the 2-2 pitch. There's a ground ball. This one inside the third base dugout. It ricochets out back into left field. 2 balls and 2 strikes. 2-2 the count. Mules here trying to get something going here. They've got 2 runners on. First 2 made it aboard. Caden Jenkins grounded out to first base. Final home game of 2025 for the Mules. Here is the 1-2 pitch. Outside, it is called a ball. 3 balls and 2 strikes. It is a full count now. I'm surprised Amanda's not over there pacing right now. I want to pace. There's a ground ball chopper to the shortstop. They're going to go for the lead runner, and he's out at third. A run that does come in to score. There's 2 down in the inning. It's now 13-10. So 2 down in the inning. And we've got a player down, Noah Spain. He is down along the first base line. I didn't see what happened. He was hustling down the line.
I thought cheers were in grass. They are. Do they also stay on the concrete?
Oh, it's a knee issue, it looks like. Let's go to break here, Tim. We'll break away for 30 seconds. We'll come right back on the Southeast Sign and Graphics Mules Radio Network. Well, I tell you what, my heart went to my throat when I seen Noah Spain start limping on that knee. Boy, just it's a gut check. And the good news is he's able to walk in to the dugout by himself. But let me tell you, it is just a absolute gut check to see him in that state of mind. He really is the heart and soul of this Mules team, no doubt about it. 2 down in the inning. That's something we're going to be keeping a very close eye on. 13-10, 2 down in the inning. Tabanera comes up. First pitch is outside for a ball. 1 ball and no strikes. It is 1 ball and no strikes now. And there's a strike called on the outside part of the plate. Runner takes off, and he is going to second. He is out at second base, and the side is retired. And just like that, the ball game will come to a close as the Mules fall this evening. A final score 13-10. It took 3 hours and 8 minutes to complete this ball game. We'll have highlights and totals coming up as the Mules fall tonight 13-10. You're watching and listening to Mules Baseball on the Southeast Sign and Graphics Mules Radio Network. So the Mules here go down in defeat tonight, 13-10. It took 3 hours and 8 minutes here to complete the ball game. One of our longest games so far of this season. Altogether, 23 runs were scored in this ball game, and the Mules came up 3 runs short here this evening, and I believe we're going to be joined coming up by the head coach here of Poplar Bluff. We're going to be joined by head coach here, John David Patillo. I think he is walking over this direction. So that being said, we're going to let him get over here. And then I think he is anyway. Yes, he is. So we will stay with this broadcast. We want to make sure that we're able to get him on the program here tonight as well to kind of pick his thoughts here on this game. And more importantly, I want to ask him, possibly how Spain is doing, obviously. We'll get to him here in just a moment as he walks up the steps here. We'll let him get mic'd up, and then as soon as he gets mic'd up, we'll give him just a second here to kind of catch his breath a little bit, and then we'll bring him on here this evening and ask him a couple of questions here about this game here tonight. Joining us right now live here in the postgame is head coach John David Patillo. Coach, this one swung back and forth for quite a while, 23 runs overall. First question, though, how's Noah Spain?
Well, we don't really know. He may have pulled his hamstring, but
okay,
we'll just let him go get iced and taken care of over the weekend, and we'll take a look at him, Monday.
The Mules had a chance here in the bottom half of that 7th inning to kind of come back here. The Mules had the first 2 runners on, and then it seemed like everything was going our way. But one thing about this team, I don't care, we were down 7-2 at one point. Mules never did give up. They kept fighting every step of the way.
Yeah, we did. And it was good to see that. But we definitely came out and, just were lackluster, especially in the field. Things would happen to us instead of us being, proactive. And, we just allowed things to come to us and instead of anticipating. And, this is the kind of stuff right here that we've been on them all year long because we're a team we're close to being pretty good. And every once in a while, our ugly head, shows up on this kind of game. And I'm proud that we kept battling. I'm proud that we kept playing. But it's just like we talked about. We can cut out 2 or 3 mistakes, and all of a sudden that may be a win or a different game, So, but again, it's part of learning, part of growing. And you're playing a good team. They're 23-5, and I think they're going into the region seeded 1.
Yeah, they are.
Yeah. So, it's a really good team, and it was a good battle. I don't know which pitchers they used coming in like this, but I think the first kid is one of their better ones, and
we hit him pretty well.
Yeah,
we did.
So, I was pleased with a lot of things that we did. And again, this is all just a growing process. We got a freshman behind the plate, and he's going to be a really good player, and he's learning and growing as we go, and just handling our pitchers and setting up, and then our other guys. We got a young shortstop out there that's probably a very talented middle infielder, and at times he wants to act like a sophomore, and I want him to act like a junior or senior. And again, I expect a lot out of Ryan, just because he's got that ability. And I just told him over there a while ago, I want him to be, more of a vocal kid on the field, because we got a bunch of mutes out there at times.
Sure.
They're quiet kids.
But, I tell you, on the flip side, pitching-wise here tonight, I was impressed by Cade Huffman. I thought he came in and gave you some really good innings, some good pitches, and kept our Mules in the ballgame.
He sure did. And this was probably as good a showing as he's had. And I was really pleased. We got to throw his other pitches, and we weren't just throwing fastballs. He was spotting other pitches, and it was a very good outing for Cade. He had the one hard hit. The rest of the time he was pitching pretty well.
He really was. So now the Mules have, and we need it right now more than ever, the Mules have a few days off to kind of rest and get ready for next week. Right now on the schedule, just one game that could change. We'll be on the road Tuesday at Donovan. Quick words on that potential matchup.
Well, we'll find out a little bit more about them, over the weekend. But we're just going to go and play and throw our guys and work on things that we need to work on to get prepared for the district tournament. And that's what it's, about right now. And we want to play clean baseball and play a lot better than what we did today. But, again, this is just that growing, part of the season. It's still here, and we're not ever not teaching. We're not ever coaching. And I even said something to one of the coaches. We've made the remark that there's still times where this bunch, you're having to tell them to do everything. There's still things that, just like running the bases, we made a couple running mistakes. And again, right before that pitch, I'm not calling out and saying exactly what I'm needing to tell them, And again, you got young guys on the base paths, and we made some mistakes. And it's little things like that it's just part of your program growing. We're in year 3 here, and you see a lot of improvement in a lot of areas, and there's still a lot of growing to do. So
well, I'm gonna refuse to focus on negative. I like to look at positive, and this is a great team that we faced here tonight. One of the best teams we've seen all year, and our Mules, your Mules. Not mine, but your Mules competed with them all the way to the very last pitch.
Oh, yeah. No, I told them the same thing just a while ago. I may be sounding negative here, but
No, you're not negative. No.
But what I'm saying, though, is you never stop coaching. You never stop trying to get better. That's what coaches do. And it does at times seem like you're always focused on the negatives because you're always trying to correct them. But, like I said, there's a lot of things in this game that I'm really, really pleased with. And I just want them to see, the way that the opposing team tonight, were honest vocally over there. That's going to happen. And that's going to happen in big games, and we have to expect that and be able to handle it. And we did tonight. We didn't get too bent out of shape about it and just keep playing and playing through it. Tonight was more of an atmosphere that when you watch the SEC teams going at each other, that's how this was tonight.
I thought the exact same thing.
Yeah.
And I know what you're going to say, but I'll bring it up anyway because I want to do everything by the book. Obviously, 6 errors tonight won't cut it.
No, it doesn't. And again, that's where we gave up too many runs on that stuff. That if you eliminate 3 of them, it may be a completely different ball game.
So here tonight, the Mules fall 13-10. We have a few days off, and coming up in the JV side, is it going to be 3 or 5 innings?
I don't know.
We played 3 hours and 8 minutes here tonight already.
Well, it's probably how late they want to get back on the bus. So
there you go. Well, Coach, thank you so much for the time. Have a great, safe weekend, and we'll see you on Tuesday, my friend.
Thank you, man.
You betcha. Head coach here, John David Patillo, joining us live as we are closing out the broadcast here today. Mules fall 13-10. Mules now go to 14-11 this season, ending a 3-game win streak. Mules 13-10. I should say the final score 14-11 here this season. So that now means the Mules will be off until Tuesday. As of right now, it appears that we have just the 1 ball game next week on the schedule. Now remember, that might change depending on, the way things go next week, because I know that Coach Patillo does want to have 1 more game before we start district. So with that being said, we're going to go ahead and sign off after 3 hours and 8 minutes. Let's run down our sponsors one more time, and then we'll say so long until Tuesday. Our sponsors, they include Ozark Total Healthcare, Senator Jason Bean, Maverick Glass, Edmondson and Holt Attorneys at Law, Maverick Glass, also Air Solutions, Larry Hillis Dodge, Eye Care Specialist, Christian Automotive and Tire, Subway, Country Road Market, Barker's Towing and Auto Repair, Pizza Inn, Poplar Bluff Monument Works, Mossy Oak Properties, Ozark Legacy Insurance Partners, Baldwin Toyota, Russians Towing, Whitworth Gift Chest Jewelers, PB Realty, Legacy Farm and Land Specialist, Kevin's Auto Repair, and First Midwest Bank. Mules fall tonight 13-10. Have a great weekend. To all the moms out there, happy Mother's Day, and we'll see you back here on Tuesday will be live in Donovan. We'll have the game on Facebook, YouTube, and the radio. For Tim Hicks, I'm Frankie Castile. We're saying so long tonight. You've been watching and listening to Mules Baseball on the Southeast Sign and Graphics Mules Radio Network.